Yellow. What's up, Sparrow? Hello, everyone. We are doing political debates tonight. We are doing late night political friendly debates. I know, we literally just turned on the stream, y'all. Hook me up with some likes. Let's get this show on the road. How is everyone doing? Happy Thursday. Your boy is worn out. I just got out of the gym, took a shower, meal prepped a little bit. Guys, my goal is to make one of those before and after thirst traps on TikTok one day. In about 1 year, y'all. 1 year. How's mom? You know. Mom's not here anymore. She's back with her boyfriend. Is what it is. What's up, Jason? What's up, Benita? You know. My mom's not MAGA. She's not MAGA anymore. She's just a regular old conservative. She says she's too Christian to vote liberals. Whatever that means. I love you, Benita. What's going on, y'all? Let's get to 10K likes really quick. If you're a Trump supporter and you want to debate, hop into the box. Come tell me why you like Trump. I'm turning on the phone line. Wow, somebody called an hour ago. Weird. Smart lady. No. No. Guys, we've moved to caffeine gum. With the meteor shower, April, thank you so much. Sound is different? Anybody else think the sound is different? Guys, I did the hardest workout I think I've ever done today. We were in there for a minute. Over an hour. I had to get somebody to come get the bench press off of me. Twice. No shame. No shame. You're going to a failure. Didn't have a spotter. No. In fact, I was like sitting there for like a minute and a half, maybe 3 minutes. And I was like, hello. Everyone's got headphones in. Like, hello. And someone... And then after the second time, he's like, you need a spotter, bro? I was like, Got to build your microstability muscles, yeah. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you, everybody, for your hearts. Like your hat. What's the meaning of the image? It is from Naruto. It means you're basically in exile of the Hidden Leaf Village. And it's got Akatsuki clouds on it, which are like the main villains in Naruto. Or like badasses. Mysterious, dark badasses. Red nose. Oh my God, you've been moving, April. Cause when you are with me. Is that Creed? I'm free. Where is MAGA at? MAGA, what do you guys got to say about Trump stopping an affordable housing bill? Telling states, telling senators to bend a knee to his will. It's a beautiful creek outside the Oh my God, April. That's a long drive. What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah,
are
I'm
you,
MAGA. I'm MAGA.
what's the name about?
Why I believe Jesus is white.
All right, why are you MAGA?
I had to vote for the lesser of two evils.
What made Kamala so evil?
Oh, I can't vote for a black woman. The fuck? You fucking kidding? You can't. Right? You can't be serious.
Guys, MAGA's so sick and tired of being called racist and misogynist. You think that guy was paid by the SPLC? Oh, hello, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, what do you like about Trump?
A lot. Where do I start?
Name your favorite thing, I guess.
His personality.
Really?
Yeah.
What about his personality? I think he's like the most controversial person to walk the earth right now.
That's what I like about him.
Because he's
He doesn't give a
problematic
fuck.
and not diplomatic at all?
He's just pure chaos.
You like the fact he's chaos?
Yeah.
Think that's a
I
good
like the
quality
fact
to
that
have in a president?
every morning you wake up enraged at what he's doing
You
and
just
what
like
he's
seeing
accomplishing.
people suffering while he guts the government?
I like seeing Democrats suffer and leftist retards.
All right, we can't say slurs, okay, buddy?
Oh.
Hello, is this a Trump supporter?
Yo.
What's up, are you a Trump supporter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what do you like about Trump?
Everything.
Everything?
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the hallmarks of being in a cult is the inability to criticize your leader.
What do you mean by that?
Trump's obviously made some blunders, some really big blunders. The economy of the world's like on fire right now, but you're like upbeat about it. You're like, I love this.
I mean, I'll tell everything except the economy is fine right now.
Can you point to
Sending
a
illegal
thing?
immigrants back to the country of their origin
What does that do for you?
makes America safer.
How does that make America safer? They commit such little crime. I think that it's literally going to increase crime rates when they're gone.
It's gonna decrease.
You show me the math on that?
Dude, I would rather have legal immigrants than illegal immigrants. So why couldn't you just do it the legal way?
Even people who are legally present, Trump just won a Supreme Court battle today to take away their legal status and kick them out too.
Who?
Trump. Haitian
But
migrants.
wait, say that again. He wants to kick legal people out. is what you're saying.
Yes, people here on temporary protective status.
What's your source?
The Supreme Court.
I mean, I would agree with that, to be honest.
You would agree with that?
Yeah.
What does that do for you, man?
You leftists are just...
I'm sorry?
Can't say that word, but... I mean, some of you guys are, I'll say, dumb, and, you know, most of you support terrorist organizations and don't really look at how the real world is.
Do you know that the more education you have, the more likely you are to vote liberal?
No.
It's a fact. 70% of college graduates vote liberal. Just about everybody in the hard sciences, it's almost like 96% of people involved in the hard sciences at the highest level are Democrat.
Well, college is a scam, in my opinion.
I'm sure Charlie Kirk made a good case for you there.
He sure did.
How is it a scam?
And every way Charlie Kirk stated it.
You can't
Oh.
really think for yourself. You're just pointing to some other dude again, like a sheep?
Why would I waste my time on college?
Because you're likely to make far more money and you're smarter afterwards?
You're not likely to make far more money depending. It depends on the grades you get and what job opportunities you have.
You're overwhelmingly going to make far more money if you have a college degree.
I would rather not work for someone, but rather have people work for me, or I work for myself.
you
This way
think
I
that
can make
people-
way more money than others going to college.
You can still
And-
do that after college.
Yeah, but why wouldn't I start with that to begin with? Why would I go through college?
I don't know, to learn how to do things more effectively, gauge the economy, do math.
Well, you can learn that easily throughout the internet, throughout ChatGPT, throughout AI.
Nice. So, have
don't
you ever
need- you don't need
studied the
college
two
for
parties
this.
with ChatGPT in regards to the economy?
Sorry?
Have you ever looked at ChatGPT in regards to the economy, weighing the two parties?
Right, so you're just switching the topic to economy again. Why are we talking about economy? We're talking about college right now.
Yeah, I think that people who are more informed don't vote Republican, and especially in regards to the economy, and especially if you're going to be a business owner, you learn how to more effectively operate inside of an economy.
I mean, that really depends. You want to waste years of your life going through college when you can already start from the beginning? I mean, it's really up to
I think
the
that
person
people have every motivation in the world, especially billionaires, to have an uneducated populace so they continue voting right wing. And I think you're just a victim of that.
Billionaires are what?
Billionaires have every motive in the world to have an uneducated populace so that
Meaning-
you don't know what the fuck is going on and they can continue having you vote right wing. How old are you, dude?
I'm 19.
What's your birthday?
You want the year as well, or just
Everything.
the month? May 31st, 2007.
All right. Cool. So, again, I just think that you've been taught how to think. I think that you've been taught to dismiss the idea of college because it leads to higher level thinking, critical thinking, doing your own homework. And you would never vote Republican if you knew how to do those things.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Charlie
I have a
Kirk went
question
around
for
to
you.
17-year-olds and 18-year-olds and debated them and told them this bullshit.
I have a question for you. Do you support Palestine?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
What's wrong with that?
Always the leftists. You support Hamas?
No.
So you support the Palestinian people, or what exactly do you support within Palestine?
I support the ability for them to live their lives without their children being targeted by the IDF and killed, which is a
Not
UN
being
report that just came
targeted.
out. A UN report just
Not
came out and said that this is the case.
the UN report.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Dude, the IDF is not targeting kids and civilians in Palestine.
I guess that solves it. I guess I'll just take your word for it over the UN.
Listen here. Do you even know why these people get killed by Israel? Or how they get killed?
Because Israel is a bunch of crazy sycophants for their government.
They're not really crazy, but okay. Crazy is... So you're saying crazy is when they literally say when they're gonna bomb, they tell people to back off before they're going to bomb a place.
And then they're being entrapped in Palestine. Where are they supposed to go?
Where's, what?
Where can they go? These people are being entrapped and starved to a higher degree than most of the conflicts we've seen across world history.
Well, it's a very poor country, first of all. And most of the people there are poor from the start. Like,
Yeah.
there's not really...
Because Netanyahu's got a chokehold on them. Israel's got a chokehold on them. They've bombed their infrastructure, their hospitals. Yeah, you can't really run an economy when that happens.
And why do they bomb those places? Because that's where Hamas is operating. They have tunnels, kibbutzes, all these places, even schools where they shoot bombs.
Yeah,
Even in hospitals.
We
Why
have
do you
plenty
think
of
they bomb
evidence
these
that's
places?
we have plenty of evidence that says that they were not using hospitals, like they said. You're telling me that every single 36 of the hospitals were housing Hamas?
How do you know it's not? Stating that Hamas is a terrorist organization, I mean, I would believe that they were in all of these hospitals. Why wouldn't they?
I think this is just justification for Netanyahu to do indiscriminate bombing like he's doing in Lebanon right now. Even one of Netanyahu's head people that's overseeing the national security, his name is Ben Gavir. He's come out and said it on Twitter this week that he wants to kill 1,000 people for every tear that's been shed in Israel.
Well, I don't certainly agree with that, but I don't support Palestine. I mean, I don't support Hamas. I wish the Palestinian civilians to be freed from Hamas.
Yeah, so again, they're not really capable of doing much when all of their infrastructure's just gone, right?
And exactly,
Are they supposed to hold elections
how
over
will
the
it help
rubble?
if Israel stops bombing them?
I'm sorry?
If Israel stops, doing things that they're doing, for example, say the war stops. What are Palestine going to do to get freed from Hamas? That's my question.
I believe in a two-state solution. I think that Israel needs to be condemned on the world stage. I mean, they already are. Netanyahu has warrants from multiple countries in the ICC that states these things with credible proof. For you to simp for him, for even Kim Jong-un thinks Israel is a terrorist state. But here you are. Even fucking Charlie Kirk thinks we should keep our hands out of Israel. Even your guy.
I mean, yeah, we should, but I don't support Palestine at all.
Why?
Because I don't support terrorists.
So you support the state-sanctioned terrorism of Israel, but not Palestine?
They're not. Israel's not terrorists.
Leveling
terrorists.
towns and villages in Lebanon right now. You don't
Do you
think
know
that's
what
terrorism?
Hezbollah is? Do you know what Hezbollah is?
Yeah.
Hezbollah is a terrorist organization within Lebanon.
Yeah.
Those are the people they are attacking. For example, with the phones, where they exploded their phones, they planted some kind of device which would explode their phones.
We saw that. We saw that.
They
But
attacked.
they're also
they attacked
leveling entire
terrorists.
cities. They're leveling entire cities. Do you think that entire city has all Hamas terrorists?
State, give me one person that was hurt besides a terrorist in Lebanon.
I don't know people's names, bro, but I can just show you videos of towns being leveled. What do you?
Yeah, but no one got hurt from it besides terrorists.
There's thousands of civilian deaths, dude. What? What are you reading, dude?
Oh my god. Always these leftists, bro, I swear.
Proving you wrong? Yeah, it's got to be rough.
Nah, you guys are just like kind of.
Name one terrorist who got hurt. Yeah, right, Paco?
Dude, I got sources where. Oh, I just told you. Like, what?
You got sources. What's the source you named?
Listen, and I got one last question. Or actually, let me tell you two. The first one, do you support the Islamic State of or the IRGC? Do
No,
you support that?
no,
All right, and the second question, do you support ICE?
no.
Why?
I don't support a military state that, at the direction of the president, is able to go invade cities and harass civilians and basically operating like his personal Gestapo, people who have been judicially approved by the Supreme Court to target people based on their race, based on the language, their accent, their job. I think that is a dystopian society. That's a military state. It's literally a bigger military than any country on Earth besides China's military, and that's domestic.
You're talking about IRGC, right?
No, I'm talking about ICE.
ICE, the biggest military.
Yes.
Okay. And you talked about they're targeting people with certain race, like the skin color and all that.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, that I agree with that because those are the people that immigrate. But why are you smiling like that?
I'm just gonna wait to hear your racist response. Go ahead.
It's not racist.
Your xenophobic
It's
response.
based
Go
on
ahead.
facts. Immigrants are from various countries.
Do you think
Mexico.
U.S. citizens could be not white?
Yes, they could,
Huh.
of course.
Oh, okay.
But most illegals are immigrants.
No shit.
Exactly, and those are people with different, or all illegals.
No,
Not
there's plenty
most.
of white people who aren't undocumented or who are undocumented.
There's not plenty. There's a bit, but
Like
most
40% of the people are here on overstayed visas from like fucking Europe, dude. Yeah, actually, yes.
they're the ones not committing crimes, though. At least.
Okay. Okay. Dude, how many, like, what's the amount of crimes you think they commit every year, man?
It's not even about that.
Yeah, it is. You
Listen,
said it's going to make this country safer, and I just want to know, like, how much safer? How many crimes are going to be shaved off of the crime statistics?
I don't know. We'll see.
We can just look this up really quick. You ever think about that? It's a liberal thing, I know. You ever look at that though?
Jesus Christ. Listen. What just happened? Hello?
Hi.
Okay. What? No, yeah, well, I agree with ICE. They're protecting this country, stopping illegal immigrants.
ICE
making
deports
borders
migrants. They don't stop people at the border. That's Customs Border Patrol.
Well, President Trump is at least making the borders better, and ICE is, making America safer and better. No illegals, get them out of our country. To be honest, not need them here.
Yeah, I think that's silly. I think it's silly. I think there's like 1,000 things you can do before mass deportation, and spending hundreds of billions, almost $1 trillion, actually, on this. I think it's like negative IQ. I think it's stupid as fuck.
Wouldn't be that much, to be honest. Stating
Actually,
the
it
fact
is that much.
it isn't for him. He has a lot of money.
Who has a lot of money?
President Trump.
He's not spending his money on this.
Exactly.
He's spending our money.
Well, we do have a lot of money, don't we?
No,
That's
we're in the most debt we've ever been since World War II, thanks to Trump.
This guy. So, all right. Let me get another thing here for 1 second. Let's see. Uh, Before I start off with the other question, do you believe in God?
No.
Yes, sir. No. Okay. Can you be a leftist and support God?
Yes.
How can I be that when the leftists support LGBTQ plus?
Oh
It
god.
promotes that.
You're one of those.
No, it's just a question.
I don't know, the same way you can be Christian and support mixed fabrics and eating pork and not stoning your child to death if they speak up to you. Or the same way that you can not adhere to all Levitical laws you probably don't fucking adhere to every day. You just choose this one because you're homophobic, probably?
Okay. Oh. And
No rebuttal for that?
for what? No, I said okay. That was just a question. And do you think that Islam should be in America?
I think it's just fine. What percent of America do you think is Islam, dude?
What person?
Percent.
I don't know.
Take a swing at it.
Take a swing. I don't know. 20%.
Bubba?
Dude, I don't know. I'm just
It's
taking a swing.
1%. It's
Oh.
1 fucking percent. You guys are insane.
Oh, it's probably the UK then.
Yeah, you guys are just like bringing propaganda that's been effective in the UK and recycling it over here. Yeah.
I mean, I hate Islam in every way. But yeah, okay. I know. Okay, this guy. Aldina. I know a lot about Islamic, actually. Shittiest religion I've heard of. Shouldn't
I think
even
that
exist.
all religions are pretty shitty, especially if you're fundamentalist.
Yeah. All Asians leftists. Can't deal with them.
Yeah, how do you feel about slavery and the Crusades? How do you feel
I
about that?
support that.
Well, that was a Christian thing that was brought to our country by Christianity.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. They used a thing called the slave Bible, in fact, to make them adhere to it.
Okay. He bets I don't know anything about Islam. I do, but okay.
We're proud of you. I'm sure you've learned things about Islam that are probably also true for Christianity in every way.
Not really, but okay.
Cool.
Yeah, bro, I won this debate. Not gonna lie.
You got me. You got me really
For real,
good.
bro. Yeah, bro. The rightist is the best, bro. The Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump.
All right, man.
Donald Trump is my king.
Thanks for coming up.
One second. 1 second.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Chat, don't forget to follow the stream, and let's get to like 20k likes really quick. I also have pay ups in my bio. There's a link tree, and there's Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. If you guys are trying to support the stream, it's the best way to do it. Also, it's $40 to kick. If you guys want to kick somebody who sucks, that's one way you can interact with the stream. Hello, are you a Trump supporter?
No, that was an accident. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Oh, buddy. Hi, Liam.
Oh, that was cute. I liked how you did that. You're like, hey, don't forget, it's $40 to kick
Mm-hmm.
because you saw me in the queue. Don't act like you didn't do that. Okay. We all see it. We all saw it. Okay.
Liam, are you already a victim?
was-
It's been 2 seconds. You're a victim already?
It's a good strategy. I'll give you that, Snowflake. You see your payday coming. You can taste it. Okay.
Are you here to cry? Are you already crying?
No, I wanted to. Did you see what happened? I think it happened on the 13th of this week, just a couple of days ago. Was that Wednesday or something? Did you see? Did you see what happened in Europe, in Parliament?
What happened in Parliament?
It's like the vote was like 418 to 218 for send them back. They're stepping up their immigration enforcement, kind of following the direction of
A little
Trump's
confirmation bias for you?
immigration. What's that?
People embracing fascism in Europe following the Trump playbook?
No, I think that they're fed up. I think that this influx of religious groups that have been done some really, really terrible things throughout our country, especially in the Middle East. I just think that the world is standing up and they're fed up with it. I really do.
Nice.
I wish that you would. Listen.
Did you see how Japan made it mandatory to teach about LGBTQ stuff in school?
No, I'm not. I really don't care about Japan myself. No.
Cool.
Mandatory to teach about LGBTQ in school. What are they teaching about it?
Teaching about the existence of these people to reduce the
Teaching
crime
that it's a
and
mental
violence.
illness, or that it's a mental illness, or what are you talking about?
I think that's a gross
What
way to put
aspect
it.
are they teaching? And what aspect are they? You said they're teaching about it. There
Teaching
could be a
about
lot.
the existence of these people and that it's
I'm
absolutely
teaching
not
you
a
right
mental
now.
illness.
I'm teaching you right now that it's a mental illness. So this is teaching as well.
How is it a mental illness, Liam?
Well, it's gender dysphoria, isn't it? I guess you could make the argument that not all trans people experience gender
Do you think
dysphoria,
LGBTQ
but-
people are all trans?
but the vast amount of them do. That's the diagnosis, and
No.
that would be in the DSM-5,
That's
which is the book of mental illness.
All right,
That's where we could start.
all right, but I'm talking about like gay people as well, bi people, asexual people.
Oh, we were talking about. You said trans, but now I guess
said
we're going into the whole,
LGBTQ, and
the-
I guess
the
you
whole
broke out
rainbow.
in trans derangement syndrome.
No. That's not what it is. I care about people. You call it discrimination or racism or whatever it might be. I call it, Christian affirming care.
Mm-hmm. We all know how
affirming cares.
Christians need their bias
So,
confirmed.
chat, I just literally made that up right now. That's called Christian affirming care.
We know
is
how
what
badly you
believe.
guys need your confirmation bias.
Do you typically need to bring up backup because I handle you like the dog you are?
No, I just requested
I don't
it to
think so,
come up.
bud.
Dude, listen to me, Pickles. You bring me up here because you have a humiliation kink when you get dog walked.
I
and
have
you
a
know it's
humiliation
payday.
kink?
Yes. Your chat goes, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Pickles is uncomfortable. Pay to get Liam off the panel right now.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right, man. Pickles definitely has a humiliation kink between the two of you.
DSA huge week.
DSA huge week.
Team look like a
Team
chud.
look like a chud. Think like a woke.
Thank you for the super chat. I didn't get the point of the super chat necessarily though, so I don't know. I'm gonna read the comments.
That little thing that you do, that you play the comments back or you play the super chats back, that reads it out for you. What is that? Just kind of keep a record of what people are saying and paying for you to say to me?
Yeah.
So you're the type of person that likes to keep records of wrongs because you think it's wrong to hurt people's feelings, right? You think it's right or wrong. Watch
depends on the
this,
person.
chat.
I'm gonna be honest with
My
you, it depends on the
intellect is
person.
so beyond Pickles. Okay, do you think it's right or wrong to hurt somebody's feelings?
I think it's generally wrong.
Generally wrong.
Do you think that
cool.
all of my
Then
donations are to hurt your feelings?
Do you? Oh yeah, probably 99.9%.
That one wasn't even
yes.
pointed at you, you fucking silly goose narcissist.
I didn't even hear what you said. I didn't even hear that one.
You just had a knee-jerk reaction. Talk about insecure.
No. I've been up here before, and you read everything out, okay? You're like Joe Biden, okay? When you read the teleprompter, he'll read whatever's in front of him. He'll try to read it,
Dude,
but,
I saw
anyway.
Trump do the exact same thing Anchorman style, dude.
Liam, are you just lonely?
All right, W April for the kick. Liam, have the night you deserve, bud.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, what is it? This guy sucks. If that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Yeah,
Starch Manning super chatted $5. This guy sucks.
Starch,
if that's
much love.
wrong, I don't want to be right.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop back down, but make sure y'all are reposting the live. Let's get double tapping the screen. Let's get up to 35K likes. Let's get some heart me's in. We're looking for 6 more. Hand hearts for the goal. We're looking for heart me's as well. And yeah, if you want to support Pickles directly, links are in bio. I'm gonna hop back down. Love ya.
Love you, Artie. I'm sorry, chat. I guess they come in pairs. We gotta take what we can get. Hi, RC.
Bruce Banner's back in the booth. Y'all are sitting ducks. I'm the only goose.
That was for free. That was for free, chat. Only MAGA listens to Eminem in 2026. House of Learned Doctors. PhDs and bullshit.
All right, Pickles, man.
How
that's
you
that's
doing?
enough on Eminem. That's enough on Eminem. Okay,
I'm sorry.
I will not stand for Eminem slander in this day and age of 2026.
Yes, Eminem is hugely anti-MAGA. He is based, but I feel like I was like 13 when Eminem was like really cool. I don't know.
He's still cool. Am I wrong? Am I too old?
His new stuff is not great.
It's not, but we don't remember him as he is right now. We remember him as 2008 Eminem. Like Lil Wayne. Like we I don't know if you've heard his stuff lately, but good God. But old Lil Wayne, you know?
Yeah, old Lil Wayne's dope.
Yeah. I need an apology immediately.
All right, I'm
Pickles.
sorry, but if you think RC ate there, something's wrong with you.
RC was up here. I just
That was
came in.
RC playing Eminem, so yeah.
Oh, I thought it was. Am I tripping? I thought that was Liam.
No, well, Liam was right before him.
Oh, ew, RC. I haven't heard that name in so long. Ew.
Yeah,
I just got goosebumps up and down my arm. Ugh.
yeah. Grab some
Oh
mouthwash.
man. Nasty, dude. How you doing? Oh, you have someone in the panel. Holy crap. Let me be quiet.
All right. Hello, Mark. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you like about Trump?
I like Save America Act. I like IRS deregulation
Why do you like IRS deregulation?
because I don't want more people to review my taxes and make me pay more money.
You don't
You
want to pay
like
what
that?
you're owed?
Not at all. I don't want to pay any taxes.
You just want the government to work for you for free?
Fake. This is not a communist country, ma'am.
Are you just misgendering me to be inflammatory?
Well, you support the Democrat Party. You like transgender folks.
I'd like
You like changing doing sex transplants for 12-year-olds.
transplants, huh?
Yeah, like Kamala. That's what she did.
So
She supported. She took your tax money and did that.
no, she didn't.
Yes, she did. That's
right,
how
let's
stupid
talk
you are.
about-
You don't do enough research before you make a proper decision who you vote for.
Mark, bub. Let's
You're
talk
a
about it.
disgrace to be an American citizen. You're
Mark,
a disgrace.
Mark, let's talk.
You
Talk
come
like
on these
civilized
TikTok
human
lives
people.
and try to earn 10 cents, and you don't know anything about anything. That's how
You're
much
right,
of a
Mark.
shame you are. You are ashamed to be an American citizen.
Let's dig into this without insulting each other. How about that? Sound good?
You're called trans boy.
What the hell?
All right, you already got fucking. Good lord.
What do they think's going to come of that? Genuinely wondering. Wow.
Wow.
Been a while since I've been live. Is that what you've been getting lately, man?
Yeah. They're not bringing their best.
No. I'm not even sure if they have bests anymore.
No, that's their best.
Oh, okay.
But I
Good
don't
to
know.
know. Good.
No. Have you been? It's been a minute. I think the last time we spoke was months and months ago.
Yeah. Been pretty good, man. Things are looking up. I'm trying to get back into the debate scene, to be honest. It's got real interesting lately. Noticed a lot of people are falling away from the Republican Party, which is it's great. It's great. So I wanted to get in on that, you know?
Agreed. They're dying out. It's a dying movement. It is very hard to get debates. But hold on, let's see this next guest. Chat, we're almost at 50K. Keep tapping the screen, y'all. And the phone line's not on because we actually still have people in the box. So give me just a second, y'all. Hello, Jim. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, not really, but I'd vote for him over Harris if I had to.
Why do you say that?
Because I just think the left has gone too extreme with the gender, the anti-men rhetoric, the feminism. It's just gone too far.
Yeah. Can you tell me a politician and their policies that they proposed about this?
So it's more so about your average voter than it is the politicians. I mean,
so you're just talking about regular everyday people, and you just reject the reality of like the social norms that we're adhering to?
Well, like I don't like it when you see things like it's all men till it's no men. I choose the anti-men rhetoric. That's not normal. There's nothing normal about being hateful.
I think it's harmless, and if you can't deal with that while also living in a patriarchy, then I think that I just feel sorry for you. You're just kind of a weak man, right?
No, I'm very strong. I have a wife and daughters. The thing is, they claim they hate the patriarchy, these feminists, right? but then they do things that directly bootlick it. So they're a lot of them are walking contradictions, and I have a problem with that. So it's like pick a lane. You know what I mean?
So you just
And
don't like the general discourse of the average person, and you're hopping on the bandwagon of the right, who's like against these things, even though it's organic, it's not political.
There's nothing organic about being hateful. Like the fellow that made the I choose the bear question popular. The man or bear question popular. I called him out for grifting. He swindled a bunch of his supporters, and he blocked me for it. So it's just. It's unfortunate that people like that can.
How is
play
that not
on so many
organic?
women's emotions, and and bears can't vote, right? And I don't want to trigger a whole bunch of that. Usually triggers people. Like bears can't vote, winning elections it's a game of addition, not subtraction, right?
How so?
You want to win every vote, right? Theoretically, I mean, you don't want to alienate any demographic. You don't want to alienate any race, any gender, whatever.
Just
And,
like Trump alienating migrants, trans people, gay people?
well, I'd argue that because Trump has no good policies, he relies on these culture wars and identity politics. And we fell right into it, right?
You realize that, and you still support him?
No, I don't. No, I hate Trump more than you, but I would also say I hate feminism a lot more than you because you seem to support it. I'm not going to.
I would argue that you're also a feminist. You just don't recognize it. Do you think women should be able to work?
I don't want them voting or anything. No.
Excuse me.
They've they chose a bear, so let them make it a polar. I don't know.
So your feelings are hurt, and you want to take away their fundamental rights?
Well, right. No. AB's not a right until child support's abolished. That's for one. 18 years versus 9 means. I don't want to hear that.
That's
bullshit.
a fun pivot, but like I think voting is
Oh,
the most fundamental right we have. So if like you're oppressing women and they don't want to be oppressed, I think they should be able to vote against that.
Well, men are oppressed, not women. So
I'm sorry?
Yeah, you got to look at the hiring discrepancies that are unfair in the practices and teaching. That's why young boys are falling behind because 97 point something percent or the teachers hired are women when it should be 50-50. The same thing with the clerical jobs, etc. So if they want to actually be equal and we want to see, a thriving country, the feminism is the way to go,
So you agree feminism is good?
It isn't the way to go. No. I think literally the 19th Amendment got implemented, and then women control 85% of all spending, and then we see us going to massive debt, divorce. There's no accountability, right? It's like Reaganomics. We used to tax the rich 70%, and then now we only tax them 28% after Reagan left. You can't expect the rich to pay. They're not going to act right unless they're forced to, right? And it's the same concept with women. They're not going to. They always vote for the wrong candidate. They always say the wrong
How is it that
things.
women, not even ever holding presidency, being responsible for the spending, especially Trump being like 25% of all of this nation's debt?
Women control 85% of all spending. You can Google it.
In Congress?
No. Just your average.
I'm
not really. Like I said, my issue isn't. So let me preface something. I don't really have an issue with Democratic politicians. Since the Cold War ended, there's been 51 million jobs created, little over 50 million by Democrats, not even 1 million by Republicans, and it's the same with healthcare.
And
so Democrats are better.
You've already acknowledged that social wedge issues make people land on the other side.
However, your average Democrat voter compared to your average Republican voter is a piece of shit. They're a feminist. I don't want to deal with it. I'm not gonna. I don't have a civil.
You're angry that women don't want to bang you, so you want to take away their rights, and we're the piece of shit.
I get it whenever I want. I'm angry, but I'm just saying. I care about my fellow countrymen, right? I think.
So you can get it whenever you want, but you're tired of the whole bear argument, even though it doesn't affect you at all?
It's not just that. It's like it's the all men till it's no man. It's the my body, my choice without mentioning child support. There's a lot of hypocrisies there, right? Like women are literally walking contradictions. They claim they hate the patriarchy, but then they claim to be femme bosses and do everything to contradict that because they bootlick capitalism, which directly upholds the patriarchy. So I don't respect walking contradictions that don't know what they want, right?
So people who are sock dims who want to operate within capitalism, you don't think that they're also people who champion women's rights?
Look, I'll say it like this: women's rights. I don't give a rat's ass about that. That is like you gotta think. Harris wanted to talk about taxing unrealized capital gains, which can't be done. I'm not going to argue about that. And then
how is that not able to be done?
I don't care about that. The big thing is for me, she has a vagina, right? I'm not going to vote for one of those creatures. It's not happening. So get somebody viable in there like Mark Kelly or John Fetterman or Kick Rocks. I hope Trump. I hope a dictatorship happens. If Democrats and the feminists aren't going to get their shit together, we just need to tear it down and restart.
So your feelings are hurt so much that you want a dictator.
I want a civil
a question, Pickles?
Because my feelings are so hurt that I want to deal with anyone that disagrees with me. They need to be gone. No more breathing. Done.
Hey, Jim. You think that so essentially what you're saying is that regardless of the woman that would be running for the presidency, you would vote for a man regardless of his policy, just because the woman has a her nether regions.
Genitalia.
I'm actually glad you asked me that. So I'm going to quote my wife. It's unfortunate that the lot of women ruin it for the few good ones, right? It's not that women can't be more amazing than men. It's not that. I think.
Couldn't you say the same thing for men? Who go around like essaying other
nobody cares about
or
essaying.
other men. Would you say that they ruined it?
Nobody
for all of the men?
cares about essaying.
No, nobody. No, I care more about.
Speak for yourself, bud.
Sure, yeah, I am. I'm speaking for a lot of men.
I care about essaying.
Wasn't there a group chat with 70K men? I think a lot of men don't care about that. So anyway, what I care more about is like the birth rates declining. I care about divorce rates being so high. If you look at the same-sex divorce rates, women divorce more than double what men do. So there's an accountability issue with women. There's a whole coalition of 1 million women that say they're going to AB their baby boy just so they don't birth their oppressor. That's extremist BS, and we need to counteract that.
Are you saying that women file for divorce more? Because how are there more divorce proceedings with women if the predominant amount of divorces are women and like straight couples? What are you talking about?
Ma'am, if you look at the divorce rates, man and women, women divorce more than double what the men do. There's a common denominator with women lacking accountability. And you can see that if you look at the outcomes with fathers versus mothers when raising children. Fathers do better. That's why we get custody.
Where is the statistics on this?
Australian Institute, Harvard Institute.
Men do Australia. We're not in Australia for one. For two, women predominantly get primary custody over their kids rather than men. Statistically, what are you talking about?
Not when men fight for it. You're wrong. Google's free, pumpkin.
Yeah. You're saying that men predominantly get primary custody over their children. That's what you're saying?
When men fight, they do get it more, yes.
How do you define fight?
Go to court, and that's a different conversation. Why should we have to do that, right? But women accountability.
Why should you have to prove that you'd be a good parent?
Well, I shouldn't have to go to court and spend thousands of dollars on a lawyer and fight my ex. Just it's like I'm a good father.
Maybe you shouldn't be the type of guy that you are and cause your wife to want to divorce you in the first place.
Well, women are the problem.
Hey, Artemis.
More than double what men are.
So Jim, I'm gonna need you to check your feelings. Okay, you're talking to you can body double you.
You need to watch your mouth, dumbass.
I don't need to watch my mouth, sweetheart. All right. So when you're talking about these cases specifically in court, most child cases are going to be settled outside of court. Over 90% of them.
And I'm only talking about the ones that are fought in court.
The only ones that are fought in court.
That's convenient.
Okay. And also the other stat that you decided to list. So when you talk about lesbian divorce rates, you're talking about Wales. That was specifically a study done in Wales. Okay. Second of all, that was only in comparison to gay men. The divorce rate is much higher in heterosexual couples.
Well, yeah, because of women. If you look at the divorce rates with lesbians, it's more than double.
What is the number one reason?
It's not more than double. It's 15 to 25 versus 30 to 35.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but wait, what's the reason,
I have it on
Jim?
my screen right
I
now.
have it on my phone, too. I can show you.
Yeah, Jim, what's the reason?
Lack of accountability.
No, that's not. Would you like to actually go over the real reason?
That's literally the real reason. I would fight
Oh,
you
is
in
it?
real
What's your
life if you
source?
said no. In real life, I would beat your ass
No,
if you
no,
said
no, no. I
otherwise.
don't care about
It's
your
lack of
anecdotes.
accountability.
I don't
It's
care
your
about your
wit.
anecdotes. I don't care about your small penis. I want to hear about
I
what
care
makes
about your
women
fragile
good for
ego. Get
divorce.
raped. You're proving my point. No
Yeah,
accountability.
hey Jim, I know you're gonna slur, and I know you're gonna say that. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that when you get backed into a corner because he's a little baby child. He's a child.
Oh god.
Wow. I wanted to
Oh,
say choice
I did
words.
not mean to
Whoa.
did I just kick you? I didn't mean to
Artemis
kick you.
Fowl.
My finger hit the space bar.
I wanted to say some words. I just weren't sure if you were
It's
comfortable
okay.
with it. And then Artemis came up like full-fledged,
Get fucked,
bad bit.
feminist. No.
I knew if I pushed him just a little bit, he would slur and or say something like that. Yeah, he's gonna probably be in jail like in the next 5 years with that kind of mentality.
I'm sure he doesn't even have a wife, honestly.
No, who would stick around that?
I don't know. That's my biggest issue with that whole conversation is him claiming that he had a wife.
Yeah.
I
Also,
don't think
hey
I
Jim,
disagree with anything more than that.
just so you know, statistically speaking, when he talked about the 85% of spending that women do, this is talking about actually like giving into the economy. This also comes with housing, automobiles, many things like that. That actually comes from the 1950s mentality because a lot of the times women were giving charge over the finance management in the house while the man went to work because that's all he's good for is just going to work, coming home, sleeping. That's it. And genetic diversity, those two things. Yeah, so that's why that still happens today. So, Jim, I'm sorry that she said no, and I'm glad she said no, and I'm glad she left. So,
Interesting.
I'm gonna hop down and spend time with my partner that cares about me. And bye, Secrets. It's good to see you. Thanks for having me
You
back
as
up, Pickles.
well.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was
Amanda
an
Rose
interesting one.
raid. Yo, Amanda, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cecil says Jim was awesome, even though he said go get raped.
What?
Cecil. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Wow, interesting. I saw him say earlier that he got custody of his kids. Weird.
Why did I kick him? Because he said go get graped. Hello, Amanda. Are you a Trump supporter? Amanda? I think we're in your pocket. Thank y'all for the follows on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Oof. Kicking out opposition opinion. Dude, that guy was one of the worst people I think I've had on my panel. Of
Yeah,
course you
that
guys
was
love
an
him.
interesting
By the way, Secrets, my Google callers can't hear you. So I'm trying to fix it. Hello, is this a Trump supporter?
Well, I'm not a Trump supporter 100%. I like some of the things he did, but, you know, not everything. I'm not part of the cult, if you know what I mean.
Okay. What do you like that he did?
Well, I think, well, obviously, let me just say this first. The Iran deal was a total mess. I think that was, that's a complete mess. But I like that gas prices are going down. I like that, I mean, I live in Mercer County, Pennsylvania. I don't know where it's like everywhere else, but prices around here are going down. So I think that's a good thing.
Trader for Moose is closed again, so it's not permanent.
I know. I heard about that. And that's actually the reason I called, sir. What's your take on this? That he keeps negotiating with these people like they're actually gonna follow through with what they say they're gonna do. They never do. And do you think he has something up his sleeve, or do you think he just keeps getting fooled by these guys?
I don't think he's being fooled by anybody besides maybe Netanyahu, but I think that he's the least diplomatic person to walk the earth, and I'm not exaggerating. I think he's the last person I would choose to negotiate on my behalf. So yeah, I think this is just a whole fucking mess, and his ego
it's a
won't
mess.
allow him to make the right decision. And I think that he was ready to pull the trigger on a $300 billion settlement for reparations because gas prices were about to permanently soar. So I don't think we should
Yeah, I
be
heard about
giving
that.
Trump high fives for undoing some of the harm he's done to the oil market. I don't think you get points for
Oh
that.
no, no, sir, no, not at all. I totally agree. I just, I mean, do you do you think that he has been blackmailed or somehow taken over by Bibi and the state of Israel? Because at this point, like, I'm ready to jump ship and be like, dude, you've been played. Like, I mean, it's just getting out of hand now. I don't know what to think,
I think
brother.
this is representative of like all of his decisions. I think everything that he does is literally just him spreading legs for big oil or for giant companies. Like for instance, this whole Roundup issue. He's allowing Roundup to be sprayed on all of our crops, and we can see that Roundup is known to cause cancer. I
Oh,
think the
absolutely, yeah.
Supreme Court just passed a ruling saying that you can't even sue Roundup for the harm, and you can't even notify people of the harm it can cause. Uh, do you think that he has the best interest in mind for Americans when he does that, or legalizing, or the FDA passing and approving flavored nicotine vapes and sun
I
tanning for
know,
children? No,
I know,
dude,
sir.
no.
I
This
know,
isn't in a
I
nutshell.
know.
Like this
And
is Trump. This is Trump here. He will take any money you can give him to make a deal. He has the art of the deal, right? Like he is here to make the most money he
what do you
possibly
mean?
can.
What money did he make? I'm not familiar with.
He's
Could
made
you
$3 billion last year.
in
He's
like
doubled his
personally
wealth.
himself?
Yes.
I see. I didn't know that. Like you don't hear that on on mainstream. You don't hear that. And yeah, I didn't know that.
So for instance,
But what
he
about? I mean,
invested $100 million in Dell. Came out 12 days later, said, "Hey, you guys should go buy a Dell computer. They're great computers." While sitting in the office of the presidency. Dell's
oh, you gotta be
stock
kidding me.
shot up 99 points the next day. 99 points. He did the same thing for Nvidia, did the same thing for Intel. He did the same thing for every single little policy decision he's made. And then he gets to micromanage it with tariffs. He gets to micromanage the success of any company he invests in.
Now that I did hear about. Yeah, I heard he could kind of manipulate the stock market like that. Yeah, yeah, I did hear about that. So that's like an actual thing. Like that's something he's doing.
Uh, yes. Yeah. And
But
he also
brother,
did a
I'm
rug
not trying to
pull on the
sound
way in.
naive.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
he also did a rug pull on a meme coin on his way into office, and pretty much stole $2.3 billion from just everyday people. He's got his sons invested in the drone companies that are funding or building drones for this war we're doing in Iran. So he has every interest to continue it and perpetuate this.
And there's no way out of this war with Iran. There's no way out of it. That's
There's
going to make us
1,000
look
ways
good.
out of it, none of which he's willing to do.
No, but I'm saying there's no way out of it that's going to make us look good. Like any way we get out of it, it's going to look like it was a mistake because it was. It is a mistake.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And you know what? His reasoning for going in is something he created. His reasoning
sir,
for going in,
I saw,
pulling out of the JCPOA, that's on him.
Sir, I saw videos of Bibi talking about that Iran's going to have a nuclear weapon in the next 2 weeks back in 1989.
Yeah.
He's been saying the same. I mean, if you look it up, you can see a compilation of just video after video of Iran's going to have a nuclear weapon in the next 2 weeks, the next 3 weeks, in the next month, in the next day. And I mean, since '89, he's been doing this since the Reagan and Bush one.
He's been doing this with every president since the 80s, maybe even the 70s. And
so, can I ask you one more question, and then I'll get off and listen to your answer. And thank you for taking my call. What's the answer? What do you think we do, sir?
I think I think
I know
the
it's
more
a
I
tough
try to
question.
tell you to not vote Republican, the more you might still want to, but I think you should make that decision yourself. I obviously would advocate to vote Democrat in the next election. Every single Republican that's fallen in line and enabled him to do this and enrich himself and not call him out for it, and every single Republican that has contested any of this has been ousted, has been primaried.
But sir, there's so much with the Democrat Party that I can't get behind.
Like what?
Men and women's sports, things like that. It just doesn't
I think
sit well.
this is
with
a
me.
social wedge issue. This is handled the most ungraceful way I could possibly think of too. But this isn't something we invented. This is just a social wedge issue that Trump and right-wing think tanks have thought up and have made you get a knee-jerk reaction out of. And here we are having to defend one of the most vulnerable minority groups in America or worldwide. The hatred and vitriol towards these people is unwarranted.
Oh no, I don't hate them at all. I don't hate anybody that isn't straight or anything like that. I don't hate anybody like that. I don't want to see a gay pride parade at the White House though.
Why?
I mean, I don't think that's right.
Why?
Well, I mean, they were flashing their breasts. I think that's inappropriate.
Okay, we can just denounce people flashing the breast. I might have to fact check you on that, but Trump threw a UFC fight on the White House lawn and it killed 100% of the grass. Like,
well, I mean, that can be regrown. I mean, that's detrimental to anything.
I think that the LGBTQ community being historically oppressed, even violently still today.
How are they oppressed? They get a whole month
because of the way they've been oppressed.
Veterans that have died for this country get 1 day.
They get a whole month too. It's the month of fucking May, dude.
No, they get Veterans Day. That's it.
There's Veteran Appreciation Day. Military Appreciation Day is May, dude. If you don't know this, it's on you.
No, brother, that's not true, man.
They get multiple months. They get 2 months.
Veterans get 2 months.
Yes.
This is news to me. I wasn't aware of that. I heard of Veterans Day and Memorial Day.
May and November. May is National Military Appreciation Month. November is National Veterans Military Families Month. It's just, I don't know. I guess you guys don't have cool parades as we do.
Those aren't celebrated. I mean,
well, then celebrate them. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just saying it's just not. It's not publicized. It's not something that's funded and appreciated and blown like.
Then y'all better get on it. These are community driven.
Well, that's true, but I mean, geez. I mean, I'm just saying. You didn't see the video at the White House with the transgenders flashing their fake boobs? You didn't see that?
Yeah, I denounce. If that were the case, do you think Biden ordered that? No. Do I think that we should celebrate Pride as a country? Not. Yes, because there has been times, and there still are, where people, if you're in the LGBTQ community, you are like 6 times more likely to be assaulted. There are kids who would rather kill themselves than to come out as gay to their parents. 40% of the homeless population who are children in the LGBTQ community. They are still struggling today, and for this to be in the forefront of your mind, and you would rather vote for the side that just fucks up geopolitical affairs and the economy, then go for it.
Well, brother, maybe if they didn't like constantly parade it around and shove it down our throats 24/7, these things wouldn't happen. I mean, why is it so
sounds
important?
like you have an aversion to this, and that's why I love it. I enjoy it. I love the fact that these people can celebrate and be happy. I lived in the neighborhood for like 6 years. They're the fucking coolest people ever. Been to multiple pride parades. Never seen somebody's naked body.
Is there a straight parade?
Yeah, it's called Every Day. Yes.
Every day.
Yes. Yes. Every movie, every cartoon, every piece of media, every TV show highlights heterosexual. Heteronormative
so everybody
bullshit.
Has to be gay to be. So the whole world has to be gay or LTB, whatever, to be.
Have straight people ever been oppressed?
Cool? Yeah.
When?
Well, a lot of my ancestors were Italian, and there was more Italian slaves than there were African Americans.
That's not
So
because
yeah,
they were straight.
and Africans were straight. There was a lot of straight slaves.
They
were
weren't. They
oppressed.
weren't enslaved because of being straight. This is a reach.
But you asked me if straight people were oppressed.
Because of their
What
straightness.
does it matter?
Because of
Okay,
their
what does it matter?
heteronormativeness. Because
What
we
is it?
don't
What's the
need a
difference?
month to celebrate something that people often have to hide to avoid violence. You don't have
But
to
isn't that
hide
what
your
we're doing?
straightness.
Right, but we have to celebrate gayness.
Yes, I think that we should normalize this so that people don't have
Okay,
these
so
weird
the other
reactions
one-
to it. Yes.
Okay, so the other one, being straight is wrong, but being gay should be celebrated.
Being straight is
that
not
what
wrong.
I'm-
It's the normal thing. It's the normative thing for people to be straight. Nobody gets made fun of for being straight. Nobody gets a job denied to them because they're straight. Nobody gets
Really?
beaten up for being straight. That's not a thing.
Really?
Yes, for real.
I gotta disagree with you there, sir.
Can you give me an instance of
see it a
people
lot.
being beaten up for being straight?
Absolutely. Look on YouTube. It's all over the place. Absolutely.
No, it's not.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, sir, I've seen the videos. I mean, it's definitely all over the place. Yeah.
I've literally
And
never even
there-
heard that. Hey, get your fucking
Well, I mean-
heteronormative shit out of here. Get your fucking white picket fence shit out of here. Get your fucking football watching ass out of here. What? That's not a thing, man.
It's not.
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, it sounds like to me you're advocating for like everything other than straight. Like,
No, straight
you
people
know,
don't need advocates.
Well, why do gay people need advocated for? It's
Because
the same
they're
difference, brother.
They're assaulted. They're assaulted just for something that they can't control, right? You can't choose
Okay,
to be gay.
Everybody gets assaulted at one point in time in life, dude. I mean,
No.
you know,
Not when it's more likely to be.
really?
Yes, when you are gay or in the LGBTQ community, I think it's like you have a 50% chance of being assaulted in your life. That is far more than
Well-
the average person.
Talking about statistics, there's, the statistics of a certain demographic of people that commit 50% of all violent crimes, and they're only 13% of the population. I don't know if you've heard about that.
I understand your statistics. You probably
So, I
don't
mean, it's
understand
like
them,
there's-
but I get it.
No, I definitely understand. I just, I don't understand, brother. Listen, I appreciate the conversation. I don't want to argue with you. It's a great conversation. I just don't understand why one group of people that are gay or whatever, that are opposite of straight, whatever they may be, I don't understand why they have to shove it down our throats all the time.
No one's shoving it down anyone's throats.
Yes,
Here's what I would
brother.
say. Okay, there is a group
But
of people
brother,
that
every
shove.
other commercial, they're having drag queen story hour in schools. I've
No, they're
seen the videos, brother. I
First
had
of
to
all-
pull my daughter out of a school because of it. I've seen it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry
I
you
mean,
feel that
come
way.
on,
If
man.
somebody in like a wig makes you
It's
feel
not
so
the
weird
way
about
I
them,
feel.
it is.
No, I don't want a guy dressed up as a woman talking to my daughter about having anal sex reading out of a
Oh
book.
my God, that is not. Dude, that's not a thing.
Brother,
That's not a thing.
I have a case going on about it right now. So yes, it is a thing, sir.
Okay.
It really is.
I'm
mean,
sorry to hear
can
that.
you
That
honestly
that is not a
agree with that?
trend. If even if that's real, no, I don't agree with that. I don't. You think
Okay.
you should sexualize
Well, what
anybody
about,
in school?
what about that one transvestite that, remember she
That's a
sang
slur.
that song, I'm coming, whatever, sir, I don't know the right terminology, forgive me, but remember she sang that song, I'm coming for your children, remember? You know who I'm talking about?
All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this real quick.
No, you can't deflect.
I am.
asked you
I
questions,
don't
sir.
care that some random person sang a song. I don't think that
It's
had
not
any
a
power,
random
right?
person. It's not a random person. This person has a massive following.
Okay, I want to talk to you about another group that has a massive following. They come and they knock on
See,
your
I mean,
door.
you're deflecting.
No, I'm not. They come and they knock on my door. They tell me I'm going to
Mhm.
burn in hell if I don't subscribe to their religion. They want to teach it in schools. They're passing legislation. I think Greg Abbott right now is looking at legislation to make people learn the Bible in schools. That is shoving it down your throat. That is something that should not be done. For us
Would
to
you rather
acknowledge
have
the
Sharia
presence.
law?
How is the alternative Sharia law, bro?
Well, because that's what's happening. I mean, you see it, right? That there's a Muslim takeover. I mean, like you
What
have to have seen
what
that.
percent of the United States is Muslim?
Oh, it's growing by the day. I mean, you tell me you know about that.
I'm going to
You
answer
have
it.
to.
It's 1%, friend. You guys are scared of your own shadow.
Okay, no, I'm not scared of my shadow. Sir, what about Texas?
I am in Texas. It's
okay,
1%.
So then you should know.
Yeah,
No,
it's
not.
1%.
No.
It is.
No.
You can Google this.
So they
1%.
set up, what, 1,500 mosques in Texas?
What?
Yeah.
I don't think
brother.
so.
Brother, it's fact. Check it out. I'm not, brother, like I said, I'm trying to be as respectful as possible, and you've been a very gracious host.
It's 330 to 400 mosques.
That's a lot of mosques.
How many churches are there in Texas?
Well, let's think about this for a second before I answer that question. This country was founded on Christianity.
They were running
not
from
Muslims.
Christians. It wasn't founded on anything other than
No,
running from Christianity.
That's not true.
They were running from the church, right? They were running from the overreach of the church in Britain. Yes.
No.
Yes.
They were running from Britain, sir.
Yeah,
Not
and
the
what were
church,
they running from
Great
in Britain?
Freaking tyranny, not Christianity.
Well, I'll say maybe Catholicism, but most of our founding fathers were not Christians. They were deists.
Oh, well, Catholics are crazy. I'll agree with you there.
It's a form of
100%.
Christianity, friend.
Yeah, I get that, dude. But I'm saying they weren't running from Christianity.
They were running from religious
tyranny.
persecution.
No, they didn't want to be under British rule. You don't know this?
I think you're the one who's confused. The very first thing that
No,
our founding
that's
fathers
history.
wrote down, the very first thing they wrote down in the Constitution was Congress shall pass no law respecting any religion. Right?
That's the first thing they wrote down?
That's
I don't
literally the
think
first
so.
sentence. Yes.
Oh, in the Constitution, that's the first thing they wrote down.
Yes. The first
Brother.
rule. Yes.
Brother, listen, man.
What is the first thing
Brother.
if that's not it?
They didn't want to be under British law. That's why they left and founded the new land. It didn't have anything to do with religion. There was Catholics, there was Protestants, there was a lot of different sects back in those days. Okay, it had nothing to do with that. They just didn't want to live under a king. They didn't want to live under tyranny.
The Pilgrims were fleeing religious intolerance in the 1600s. The founding fathers were mostly native-born Americans. They revolted against the British government for political, economic.
Oh, sir, how could they be native-born Americans when they were born in England and came here? That doesn't make any sense, brother.
Many of them were
came
free
here
thinkers.
To get away. They came here to get away from the English rule. Did you ever hear about
most of them were
the
deists.
English-American War? Didn't you ever hear about this? I mean, what are you talking about, brother?
They were colonizers.
You're completely misinformed.
I'm just reading this off of Google right now, actually. But George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin leaned towards deism. Deism is a belief in the Creator and who does not interfere with the world and rejects traditional religious rules and miracles. They were not Christian.
My man, I don't know what page on Google you're reading that from, But if you actually read the actual diaries from Washington, Lincoln, if you actually read their words and not just what Google says, you'll hear a whole different story. Just like, the Star Spangled Banner. Do you know what that's about? Do you know why that song was written? Well, no, I'm asking you. Do you know what it's about?
No, tell me.
Okay, but I mean, a lot of people on your side say it's racist and it's a horrible song that glorifies death and destruction, right? Right?
I've never heard that.
You've never heard that?
No.
Okay. Well, look, before I tell you what it's about, let me ask you, do you have any problem with the Star Spangled Banner?
No, not particularly, no.
Okay. Well, a lot of people do on your side.
I've
And
never
that
even heard
song, I don't know where you're getting your information from. 'Cause this
I'm
is
literally a
like
content
common
creator on the
knowledge.
left. I feel like I would have heard about this.
Well, you never heard about it. I just have a hard time believing that.
I feel like
Well,
you're
anyway,
trying so hard to be oppressed here.
No, not at all. No, I'm not oppressed.
Listen,
Not at all.
60% of our country is Christian, and I think that you just really want the government to enforce Christianity to,
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
right. I do, because it's a
I
good
think
way
it's
to live.
gross. I think it's gross. I don't think it's a good way to live. I think
It's
the Bible
gross.
Belt is a perfect example of what might happen. And the Bible Belt
Really?
is the capital of divorce. It's the capital of teen pregnancy. It's the capital of high school dropouts. It's the capital of school shootings. It's the capital of poverty. It's the capital of crime. We don't need more of that. I'm good.
Really? You
Yeah.
really believe that?
I know it. It's the data.
What sources are you getting that from? Because that's just insane.
You can Google any one of those. It's 1,000% true. There's nice maps. You can see this. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, listen, sir. Thank you for your time. I appreciate having a nice civil dialogue. I appreciate you, man.
All right. Take it easy.
All right.
Oh my God. I was itching. I was itching. I was itching. I was itching. I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh my God. I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, I mean, they tell themselves often, like, they absolutely do want the federal government to enforce their religion. And I mean, I get it. If you're in a cult, like, the biggest thing for you would be to try to get other people to join. That's like your biggest, like, task. It's your biggest priority. Like, they just absolutely want some confirmation bias. Or, like, be superstitious like me and confirm my beliefs. Want more people to be in my cult. I mean, it's just a function of a cult.
There comes a point though where you've got to realize that it's willingly from them. I don't think it's something that we can give them grace for in any regard. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating.
Oh God. Okay, I need to stop chewing this caffeine gum. I think it was like 300 milligrams. Oh, fuck.
I need to get some of that so I stop using what do I call this on the app? The sweet air thing.
Cecil says, "Thank God people are free to leave Christianity." Yeah. Afterwards, most of them need religious trauma therapy. Like, I don't feel like we need to spread you're not even Christian, Cecil. What are you doing? You want that? Like, do you want the two dumbest, worst performing states in education to just sidestep and start teaching the Bible? You really think that's the next step?
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris? I was sent to Pentecostal church camp for a week. It was hell. And you want our kids to be in Pentecostal schools? In Christian schools?
Where's the logic? Yeah, I got sent to. I don't know if you're familiar with Waco. I got sent to a Methodist boarding school when I was in foster care. It was the absolute worst experience of my life and the most cult-like experience I've ever had.
I'm
It was
sorry.
terrifying.
Are you
Absolutely.
What area are you in now?
What? Oh, I'm in Central Texas. I'm Fort Hood.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Ryan? Are you a Trump supporter? Ryan?
Ryan.
Yo.
What's up? Are you a Trump
What's up?
supporter?
Yeah. Yes,
What
sir.
do you like about Trump?
He ran on certain things and he seems to be delivering, in my opinion. First of all, that he ran on border security. It's the most secure it's ever been. He ran on energy dominance. We are the most energy dominant country in the world. Now we produce the most natural gas. We produce the most petroleum out of any country in the world.
Yeah, I think it's silly. First of all, Trump ran on lowering the price of gas and groceries and all these things day one, ending wars day one, completely failed. In fact, he did the exact opposite and intentionally raised the prices of all of those things with tariffs, right?
Well,
Purposely by
gas
himself?
was before the war. Gas was lower. It was declining.
Thanks to Biden era policy, right?
No, because
the only thing that made gas price soar during Biden was Trump and his OPEC 2020 plus deal. Are you familiar?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it did?
He told them to stop producing during the COVID era, or
yeah, and it was a two-year deal to tell Saudi Arabia to stop producing so much gas. What do you think would happen to gas price? It's the same exact thing that's happening now, right? Like 20% of the world's gas is shut off. Oil is shut off from the world because of Trump, and it made gas prices soar.
Okay, but that was during COVID, and
2 years
a lot
in.
of airplane, and a lot of things were slowing down. Not as much oil was needed at the time.
So he needed to come in and save us from the shit that he did?
I mean, that's debatable to me. That's subjective. You can try to place blame wherever.
How do you not place blame on him for that? Most OPEC deals are like 3 months long. He signed a 2-year deal.
So why was gas still high for Biden's entire 4-year term?
It literally started tanking the day that deal was over. To the day, to the exact day.
All right.
Here's a chart. Oil prices. All right. Right here was when Trump signed that deal. Right here is when that deal is over. To the day. And then they just started fucking nosediving. By the way, Biden outdrilled the absolute piss out of Trump.
No, Trump, he's outdrilling Biden completely right now.
Yeah, but Biden outdrilled Trump by far. If he would have quit a year early, he would have outdrilled him.
You're talking about right now? Trump drilling right now?
His first term. Trump ran on drill, baby, drill. Meanwhile, Biden was drilling exponentially higher, more than Trump.
Do you know what a lag effect is?
Tell me about how Biden created a lag effect.
No, Biden didn't create a lag effect. There was a lag effect that is attributed to Trump because Trump lowered all the regulations, and all these deals were signed to drill, baby, drill, and get these facilities up and going. But it takes, for new oil rigs to be built, it takes years.
Biden signed far more permits than Trump just in his first year.
Yeah, but a lot of those were held over from the Trump administration, and were
And Biden signed them.
because he was forced to sign them
By who?
by a judge.
Can you give me a source on that?
Yeah, I mean, just give me a second. I'll Google it real quick. I gotta leave the app, but I'm sure you could Google it too. Biden forced to sign oil permits by a judge. I think it was a Louisiana federal U.S. judge.
In 2021, federal judge blocked a memorandum President Biden placed on new oil and drilling gas. Oh, so Biden paused leases for 6 months.
Yes.
And a judge says you can't do that. He paused lease sales.
Yes. And that's not something Trump would do.
Yeah. And then Biden like went full 180 and signed 6 times more.
A lot of those that he signed were negotiated under Trump.
All right, a lot of the ones Trump signed were negotiated under Obama.
Yeah, I'm not saying Obama was a bad president.
Yeah, I just think Trump is a simp for big oil, and Trump, by the way, promised that he was going to reduce electricity prices and energy prices by 50%, and then he went on and cut all of the programs that were for renewables, for wind, solar, and all these things that have caused gas and for energy prices to skyrocket almost to 200% in some states because of Trump.
Well, a lot of these energy prices are up because of the Iran war.
Okay, but you're obfuscating. I'm saying that Trump is also directly responsible for the increase of gas energy prices in multiple states. And in fact, the Iran war would have had less of an effect on us if we had all of these alternative energies.
Oil, having control of oil is an extremely important thing geopolitically. You don't want Iran and Russia to be able to sell all their oil to everyone.
Well, I mean, I guess you should hate
Right,
Trump
so
for allowing Russia to sell their oil.
I don't hate Trump because he's made us the #1 producer of all these things. So we actually have more control.
Dude, he's at like 13.6 million barrels a day. Biden was like at 13.4. I don't think we need to give him that much credit. Biden went from 11 to 13.4. Trump's halfway through his presidency, we're like 13.6.
Yeah, but a lot of these were negotiated under Trump's first term. Like Trump is the one that lowered the regulations and created investor confidence for all these big companies to come and invest and start building their oil rigs.
At null 7,621 super chatted $5. Been calling, can't get through.
Yeah,
904.
I only do one debate at a time, friend. So you're gonna have to wait until I'm done with this debate. Thank you for the $5.
What is that?
It's a super chat. We had more investment under Biden than in Trump. Yeah, I think that if you want low gas prices, you invest in alternative energies because oil companies have to compete with alternative energies, which is the biggest blunder Trump has made so far, I think. Trump is a sycophant for his oil investors. We have video of him in a room with a bunch of oil oligarchs saying, if you give me $1 billion, I'll do whatever the hell you want. And now you're seeing it. You're seeing it in Venezuela. You're seeing it in Iran. And you're simping for it.
Wait, you said what? He said if you give me $1 billion, I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, you want me to show you the video?
Sure.
Let's see if this is right.
Really freaked out about Bud Light. They were shooting Bud. Stands that.
remember what the room looks like. The video looks like. You deliver the wish list they spent. Let's see.
Candidate Trump promised the big oil executives that he would deliver their wish list if they spent $1 billion to return him to the White House. Now, he promised he would do all this on day one. He also made another promise as to what he would do on day one. He promised the American people he was going to lower prices on day one. President Trump is not delivering on that day one promise. He is delivering on his promise to the big oil executives. What President Trump is doing is not only giving...
That's not a video of him saying that. I'm not going to do YouTube. I mean Facebook.
Tap oil executives to contribute $1 billion to his reelection campaign. That's according to the Washington Post. For more on this, let's break to Yahoo Finance's senior
I
columnist.
see.
Yeah, it absolutely is a thing.
Yeah, but how's that any different than other presidents and lobbyists? Like, lobbyists are a thing.
Because he's
right?
doing things against American interests and out in the open, and you're just giving him a pass for it. Like, when our best interest absolutely would be to have multiple types of energy, to diversify as much as possible, so that the energy market isn't so volatile, especially when you're going to go and attack Iran with no recourse, no plan.
Wouldn't that cut into the consumerism of oil, and so that it would make oil actually go up?
No, if there's less of a demand on oil, that would make oil prices go down.
No, because they still need to make the profit.
If there's less demand and more supply, what
but
happens to prices?
But if there's less volume being sold, they still need to up the prices up to make the profit to cover the costs.
Again, there's a Goldilocks zone for making oil profitable, and it's like something like $78 a barrel. I think it changes ever so often, but there's not just this hard line where we have to soften our investments in other alternative energies. They have to compete. So I don't really care about the profit margins of oil. If there's a high demand for oil, if there's a shortage for oil, both of those things increase the price of oil.
Well, here's where we were at in 2024. In Trump's first term, everything was going beautifully until COVID hit. The economy was in amazing shape. COVID hit, it fucked up the end of his term. It fucked up most of Biden's term. Neither of them are to blame for that. But the border crisis that happened under Biden, the gaslighting from the Democratic Party that this guy is not under serious cognitive decline.
Dog. Have you seen Trump?
What? Yeah, he goes out and gives speeches and can carry conversations. He's not.
That is the exact opposite of the truth. Trump was just let off stage by Macron, by the way. Trump constantly slurs his speech, has no idea what he's talking, constantly lies, constantly says things that like a fifth grader would know is not true. Things like we should nuke hurricanes or that magnets don't work underneath water. I think Trump is incredibly stupid. And for you to sit here and say, oh, Biden hid his health issues. Trump is literally, he had 24 specialists visit him recently.
Trump Biden can't even find his way off a stage, though. Like,
Trump
there's a difference.
Trump just did that.
Oh my God.
Trump just did that.
It's the optics, man. Everybody, even a lot of Democrats can agree. That's why he had to drop out of the race.
Again, I think that he just didn't have a pathway to victory. Actually, Trump is to blame for the spread of COVID. Thank you for the $2. Trump is to blame for excess deaths in COVID to the tune of like 300,000 people. But
Operation Warp Speed?
Yeah, that was led by scientists.
And that was Trump's deal, though.
No, it was brought to him and he signed it. And then his whole party embraced the anti-government, anti-medicine, anti-science stance of rejecting COVID vaccines.
Mm. Well, anyways, the Biden thing, because many people agree the optics just did not look good for him, just the way he carried himself.
I think this is just propaganda. They did a lot of good
It's not
propaganda.
propaganda. Come on,
I can show you Biden's speech from like this week, and he's totally fine. And Trump looks like a fucking goofball.
Oh my gosh.
Trump is laughed at constantly on the world stage. None
I
of our
think
allies
Biden
like
was
us.
laughed at constantly on the world stage.
Dude, when
Like,
Biden
there's-
left office, when he stepped down, multiple countries, especially in NATO, wrote letters, open letters to the public saying thank you to Biden. Trump is constantly being ostracized by every country in NATO. The world is fractured. He's ready. He's got y'all primed to leave NATO, man.
Okay, but Trump is the one that got NATO to start spending their fair share of the NATO funds.
What does that do for you?
It means we don't have to pay as much.
No, that's literally negative IQ.
and-
That's not a thing.
And
that's not how NATO
the
works.
chairman, Mike Stoltenberg of NATO, said Trump was directly responsible for this and thanked him.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't cause us to spend less money. That's not how NATO works, friend. Catherine, thank you for the $5. Donald shits himself audibly on regular basis. Tell him that. Love Burbles. Thank you, Burbles.
And then the whole border crisis that happened under the Biden administration. And then when Biden dropped out and Kamala came up, who didn't get elected for any primary, but she went on the show The View, and then they asked her what she would have done differently than Biden, and she says not a thing.
This is a gotcha, friend. This is a gotcha question. So what you're doing is you're asking someone to either condemn your current president and say what Biden did was bad, or to support the person who endorsed her. So I don't think that you really understand like how framing works, but that was a gotcha question.
Well, she doesn't understand how framing works, in my opinion, because if you're running for president and your administration had one of actually the worst border crisis we've ever had, and you wouldn't have done anything different, that is just not breeding confidence in voters.
I think that Trump, Fox News, OAN, and COVID were responsible for the border crisis, and I think Biden handled it as best as he could without passing law. He tried to pass law to fix the border. Trump stopped Congress from passing this law because he wanted to run on this.
What law did Trump pass?
Nothing.
Exactly. So it's not about a law. It's about enforcing just policy. Like there was
No, it wasn't the enforcement of policy. It was Trump testing the bounds of our democracy by trying to send people to like third countries and to prison camps and doing human rights violations, sending people to fucking Libya and Uganda with no due process, by the way.
He ended
what
catch
he
and
did.
release, which was the incentive for people to come up and take advantage of the system.
This is silly. This is the way we've been doing it forever. And by the way, I think what Trump is doing is a shit stain on our history in regards to the border. People have travel warnings on our country right now because of Trump. No one's coming to the United States, including immigrants. Tourists is down like 20%. That is not how you don't get points for that.
We still have an entire huge backlog of legal immigrants trying to get into the country.
Yeah, and
The
guess
people
what?
are coming.
And Trump shot down a bill that gave us like the ability to hire judges to adjudicate these claims at a higher rate. By the way, we're in population decline. So I think people are just xenophobic. I think Trump running on anti-immigration for 10 years has really just melted people's brains.
Yeah. I don't know. But I mean that's all I gotta. I think my girl's texting
Wait,
me.
real quick before you leave, can I ask you what do you know about the bipartisan border bill that Biden had attempted to push through? Pickles had brought it up a few minutes ago, but didn't really go in depth because you were pivoting to something else. I don't know. What do you know about it?
They tried to get it through.
Do you know what it contained?
I'm not really sure. No.
Okay, so when you say that Biden didn't do anything for the border, you're essentially saying that you just didn't do any research on whether or not he did anything or tried to do anything for the border.
Well, Trump didn't need a bill to make it the most secure border in history.
Yeah, but he's doing it illegally.
I don't
He's
see it
not
that way.
abiding by our constitution in order to do that. I could do a lot of things that I've been, wanting to do. Like, I want to make a lot of money. I could go rob a bank, but it's illegal to do that, so I'm not going to do it like that.
We could
Because it's
start
immoral.
We could start chopping off hands for people that do theft.
Right.
But I think that's not ethical, and I think the way Trump is doing this is a way of doing it that he is going to have his friends run on the border again, and you guys are going to be tricked into running on this again. You guys are going to be like, oh, the border's still not fixed 4 years later. Oh no. That's
But
what
there-
he's doing.
But if you wanted to, have you ever heard the Border Patrol officers talk about all these migrants that are being robbed and sexually assaulted by the cartels because they think their cartels are going to get them up here and get them across the border? That's not happening anymore.
Yeah, I know, because Trump is sending them to countries where they'll be just immediately put into slave trade. That's why.
What do
You don't
know
get
about
points for
CCOT,
that.
Ryan? Ryan, what do you know about CCOT?
The prison down there.
Yeah, do you think it's ethical to send people to CCOT?
Well, if they're violent criminals, I think that's fine.
Was Abrego Garcia a violent criminal?
Who?
Abrego Garcia.
Yeah, there's exceptions that happened.
90% of them were non-criminal, dude. It's not an exception. It was the majority.
No.
Yeah, dude. Did you watch the documentary?
Nope.
Man, you're just a whole book full of just uneducation.
Well,
Sad.
that's all right.
Truly, I genuinely,
I think to do what's best for Americans is most important.
I think to do what's best for
At Null
Americans is to educate yourself.
7,621 super chatted $10.
I'm
Still
educated to
blocking
know
my
that
call.
this is the most
Are
You're
secure
not
border
educated
that we've
Oil
ever
as a
had.
software engineer.
You've been
plus
unable to
military
answer any
logistics
question
in
that
the
we've been
same
able
fashion.
we've asked you.
Is this not a platform for progression?
Dog, I only take one debate at a time. I'm sorry. You can call after I'm done with this debate.
Ryan, you've been unable to answer any question that we've asked of you.
Like what?
Like, do you know what's within the bipartisan border bill? Do you know about
It doesn't matter what was in the bipartisan border bill. Trump did it without having a bill.
He's doing it illegally. Which part
Okay,
of illegal and
that's
unethical
up to
don't
you.
you
That's
understand?
your subjective thinking.
No,
I don't care how he's
sure,
doing it.
yeah, but
Make
however,
it secure
I
as
think you do
possible.
care. I think you do care. But the reason I think you do care is that there are people who aren't violent criminals, and you said the reason that they should be sent there is if they were violent criminals, and we're sitting here telling you, and we could back it up with proof that non-violent people that weren't even criminals in the first place, are being sent there. So shouldn't you have an issue with that?
No, I don't care.
Then you're contradicting yourself, dude.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm so worried about these people that are getting raped and smuggled into the country, but I don't mind when they're put in concentration camps and treated like shit and sent to Uganda and Libya and Rwanda.
Well, I care about the 2 million people that enter our country who we have no idea who they are.
Oh no. The people that come here and try to find a job and they contribute to taxes.
Or they come in and they get drunk and crash and kill our citizens. Like, it's crazy.
Where? Who? Give me one. Give me one example. Just one.
I don't have it off the top of my head, but
Of
it
course you
happens in my
don't.
town all the
Because you're
time.
making up bullshit. Okay, really? Give me an example from your town. Just one. No, come back on the app. I know you're not here. I know you're going to Google. I'm talking about what's in your noggin, dog.
Here's the
You
crime
don't know.
statistics of the people that come across the border, okay? These are undocumented migrants that commit crimes. The year that Trump started this bullshit Nazi rhetoric, he said rapist criminals, some of them might be good people. There were 3 whole murders that year. 3. and then the next year 3, and the next year 2 and 3. You guys are ready to do mass deportations to the tunes of millions. That will reduce our crime, our murder stats by 3. And you want to spend $1 trillion on it?
That's just murder.
Yeah, I know. Okay. How many DUIs happen every year?
I don't know, a lot.
How many?
How about that semi-truck driver that did a U-turn on the interstate and killed people?
There you go. These are isolated incidents. Like
Okay,
every
Kilmar
time.
Brigo Garcia was an isolated incident.
Okay, no, but 90% of the people on that plane he sent to CCOT were the case. That we're talking about 1,500 DUIs a year when we have what 600,000. You guys want to shave the number down by 1,500 and spend $1 trillion doing it and creating a $350 billion deficit?
It's not just about DUIs. It's about a lot of things. It's about driving the wages down for the legal immigrants that come into this country. And
that's not a thing either. So
yes, it is.
Mass deportation will create wages for the top 63% of people to be driven down as well. U.S. citizens. For every 500,000 people we deport, 44,000 U.S. citizens lose their jobs. You guys are negative IQ on the economy in this respect.
No. That's why blue-collar wage growth was rising under Trump in his first term for like the first time in years.
He didn't do anything of it in deportation. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
His deportation numbers were ass.
Because people were scared to come here.
No, he had a border crisis in 2019. What are you talking about? He had the worst border crisis in 30 years in 2019.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
That is a truth. By the way, it was a border crisis in a part of the country where we had a wall.
What's your refutation, Ryan? Where's your proof? Back it up, man.
All right. Well, 1 second.
All right.
No, I have the phone line turned off, Noel. The phone line is turned off because I'm having a conversation. I don't just bring multiple people on here and argue with 6 people at a time. I argue with 1 person at a time.
He's really digging for something, man. I don't know what it is.
The 2019 border crisis involved a massive spike in Central American families and unaccompanied children seeking asylum, which overwhelmed the U.S. processing facilities. In response, Donald Trump declared a national emergency to access border wall funding, implementing strict, controversial policies to deter migrants. He did the zero tolerance policy. You can call after I'm done with this debate, Noel.
All right, but he wasn't releasing them into the country.
He was doing catch and release. Yes, he was.
Then what was all about the children in cages that everybody was going on about?
The zero tolerance policy, where he literally had a signing ceremony for undoing it, pretending, jerking himself off for undoing the harmful policy that caused him to lose like 1,300 children. He was locking children up separate from their families, adjudicating, making them go to court separate from their families, separate from their parents. When the kids were left, they were like, hey, where do you belong? And they couldn't even they wouldn't know. How do you get a 3-year-old to tell you what their address is when it's in another country?
Well, that's why you don't bring your children to break the law.
Exactly. So you're just making excuses for Trump's harmful policies.
No, that's bad parenting.
Dude, I'm sorry.
You're going to go break the law with your children?
Do you have a child?
Yeah, I don't go
You
break
do?
the law with them.
Would you do anything to save your child?
Would I do anything? Of course.
Even break a law that would be a $250 fine?
That takes risk of me getting deported? Absolutely not. I would
Yes,
do
you
it the
would.
legal way. I would
Dude,
do it the
Kilmer
legal
Abrego
way.
Garcia, for instance, came here because his sister and his mother were being targeted by gangs and charged for protection money and were being threatened to be turned into prostitutes. Would you be like, I'm not going to go because it's the law? Really?
Ryan, have you ever gotten in trouble with the law? Come back on the app, man. We can't hear you when you're off. I wanna know this. Have you ever gotten in trouble with the law, like it to any regard, even a? Okay.
He left.
I was going to, bring up the whole misdemeanor thing. When he asked, would you do crime with your children? And then, he probably has. I feel like he's probably done something. Probably got a class C or two.
At null 7621 super chatted $5. I am not a Trump supporter regarding the question from chat. I am a supporter of humanity and mental health.
So you're a liberal. All right, I'll turn on the phone line. Yeah, seeking asylum is legal. Trump is even kicking people out who have legal status here. This isn't about legality anymore. What's up, Noel?
What's going on, brother?
What's up? What do you want to talk about?
How is the support of individual mental health a liberal concept?
Because we're not the ones who defund it at every turn, y'all are.
I'm sorry, come again?
Because Republicans constantly defund it.
Let's leave Republicans and Democrats out of this. Let's go individuality and mental health.
Okay, I individually vote left and vote Democrat because
No,
they
no,
add
no.
people to these programs. What do your policies do?
No policies, just individuality.
Okay, I don't know what you're. This is a weird pigeonhole. We're talking about
You
politics.
don't understand it.
We're talking about.
Because you're driving a narrative.
No, I'm just saying if you want to make real change, you can't just wish it into existence, or you can't just go hold up a sign. You gotta vote.
If you want to make change, you don't hold up signs and vote. You realize that you're in the product of what is happening, and you try to make best and hug your children, kiss your wife, and live your best life.
Thank you, Marika.
There's no way in absolutely concept that debating Democrats and Republicans is going to help you.
I think that's a silly argument. We're here to talk about who you should
It's
vote
not.
for in the upcoming
Fuck
midterms
voting.
and the upcoming. This is what my channel's
Fuck
about.
midterms.
All right, it's not about virtue signaling
Your
about what
channel
you can
is
go
a
do.
waste of time. How about I leave you with this to your listeners?
Go ahead.
It is your platform. You get control of it. I will never call back in. Trust me.
All right, Marika, thank you for the. Thank you, Marika, for the $40 for the kick. Yeah, I think being Republican in general is like the toxic masculinity red pill movement is something completely antithetical to mental health. I think that it causes people to be ashamed of emasculating themselves or being vulnerable and unpacking their trauma, etc. I think that is literally a staple of the Republican movement.
That conversation was antithetical to my mental health. Okay.
Hello, is this a Trump supporter?
Hello?
Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Yep.
Cool.
Within reason.
What do you like about Trump?
I like that he sticks to what he says he's going to do, and most of the time he gets it done.
All
unless
right,
he
let's
falls within
unpack
the
that.
law and the law. Do
Let's
what?
unpack that. So his first term, for instance, said he was going to pass infrastructure bill, didn't do it. He said he was going to get Mexico to pay for a wall, didn't do it. Instead, he stole money from the DOJ and funded about 52 whole miles of wall. He said that he was going to do all sorts of stuff. He said he was going to write a replacement for the ACA and he was going to have it out in 2 weeks. It's been 10 years. He still hasn't written a single word down that I've seen that is proposed change to the ACA. And this
I mean,
time
if you
around,
look at every single politician, every single one says they're going to do certain things and they can only get certain things done. But I mean, we couldn't argue that the border is not secure now, correct?
I think that I think it's silly the way Trump has done it. I think that it's violating human rights, violating the law in multiple instances. For you to say that he followed the law is silly. I think that he's
I mean, the courts
clashed
have
with
repeatedly stopped him from.
yeah, because he's done
doing
things
certain
against
things.
the law. Yeah, that's what happens.
I mean, you couldn't just clearly make that statement. I mean, Biden did a whole bunch of things that judges have gone back, and you can't go and say, well, because a judge says he can't do that, that it's just he's trying to do things against the law. The law is
There's a difference though. Like
organic
when you're
sometimes.
trying to send people who are like from country like people of color, black people, trying to send them to Libya, for instance, where there's a literal slave trade there. If you step 1 foot in Libya, you're instantly in slave trade. Trump is sending people there, and a judge had to stop him. I'm sorry, this is not a rogue judge thing. This is a thing where Trump is constantly trying to stress test the legal boundaries of our Constitution and of our law, and someone already paid to kick you. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. You can call back some other time. Yo, big shout out to Moon for another kick. I love you, chat. I love you so much. Guys, I am worn out. I am so weak from the gym today. Not to brag, chat, but what do you think about that? That's 1 week of working out. What do you think about that?
1 week.
Shredded.
That's
Did you?
funny.
I did, Marika, and I kicked him. I did. Marika, thank you for the kick. Pickles, hi Pickles. This is a pre-kick for Noel, the caller that keeps bugging. He needs a timeout for not listening. Sorry, not sorry, Noel. Smoochies. Thank you, Marika, so much. And Moon says, please drop. We had to drop that last guest too.
It's valid.
Missed it show again. Sorry, chat. You're gonna have to subscribe to the spicy link for that, which I don't have yet.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yet.
How do you do that with your Oh, are you in TikTok Studio?
I have OBS.
Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, there I am. Was that TikTok Studio? Is that like a thing you can do there?
I mean, you can do it with TikTok Studio too. You just have to have a source that is a very enlarged version of your camera, and you just have to enable it and disable it. To do that.
Okay. I need to get on that. TikTok's changed so much.
It's my signature move. "904's calling back again. Noel, you were kicked from my platform. Noel, if you're listening, Noel, you have to call back tomorrow. Somebody paid to kick you. That's how my stream works. You got to call back tomorrow. Ripped Pickles. Yeah, I know, Chad. Stop it. It's not a big deal. I'm just getting jacked. He said he was never coming back. Yeah. Oh, man. Do we got to do this? It's Republicans who just don't understand the word no. It's scary. You ever feel that way, Secret?
Yeah, it's like a you know, it's a trend with them. Scary. You know, something that's been on my mind lately is hello. Oh, okay, never mind. It's
No, it's me. Continue.
Okay, I was like, let me shut up. The Epstein files. We haven't been on it lately.
I mean, the reflecting pool's been the height of conversation, but I had a thought, and I wanted to throw it to you too to see if you kind of follow my logic here. So you know how MAGA keeps going, the border was wide open. just wide open. I don't really know what that means, but they really act like that, like a gate was just left open. So like by that logic, if we had open borders, then people would have had the way to pass freely between Mexico and America because it would have been like the EU. So then how could people have come over here in masses illegally if they had freedom of movement to pass through points of entry?
Yeah, the
Yeah, I'm
fact
not.
the fact
Sorry.
that we had a 50% rate of kicking people out at the door is just
Because like
literal
in the
evidence.
EU, because in the EU you can just like if you're going if you like if you're French and you're like, you know what, I want to go to Germany for the day.
Yeah, you can just
You could just go. You could just
I
go.
would have loved to go to Mexico. I'm not gonna lie to you. I totally would have taken advantage of that.
Yeah, exactly. So like my thought process is like nobody would have been crossing the border illegally. I use parentheses because they wouldn't have had to. They could have just gone through. So like their logic doesn't make any sense to me. By saying we had open borders, open borders would imply that they had freedom of movement. I don't know. Just thought I'd bring that up.
We're
It
all
might
on
be
the
too
same
complicated for
thing.
them. A
No, I
W
think
Hector
you're
raid.
Hector.
The
I haven't
UK
talked to
EU was
Hector in a
easier
minute.
for Brexit. Have you guys seen
Yeah.
Destiny jamming that guy up about how Brexit was a failure and he wouldn't admit it? Like it was financially and fundamentally in every way a failure. They won't want to admit it. No deportations for 100 days. Remember that?
Also, in case people don't know this, I do recommend they look it up. Trump also had the, if I'm not mistaken, stay in Mexico policy.
Remain in Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do encourage people to look that up because there were so many human rights violations from that like it's not allowed again.
Yeah, Mexico wants no part of it. Supreme Court says no, by the way, and it only affected 70,000 people, and there was like I think it was like 4,200 or 3,500 cases of rape and murder and sex trafficking and child trafficking. Like that's what that created. And they're like, we hate that stuff. We hate all of that trafficking stuff. By the way, I love Remain in Mexico. Like, get real, dude. Get
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, Ryan, who was talking about like he didn't have any policies, he used stay in Mexico in Title 42. So it's just I don't know. I just MAGA's confusing me lately. It's like they're forgetting things that like happened, but also who's excited for the screwworm infestation? I know I am. I
I'm
love bringing
sorry?
things back. Oh,
I'm
you don't
sorry?
know about that secret?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Wait, guys, chill out. What?
It's called the screwworm. So we basically almost completely eradicated it about 30 years ago in the United States and a lot in Mexico. But because they cut it out of USDA, the early monitoring program that like catches these infestations before they turn into epidemics, now it's like a full-blown infestation and it's just spreading across Texas like rapidly. They infect the beef cattle.
It's flesh-eating larva.
Mhm.
I'm in
Flesh-eating.
Texas. I'm in Texas.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
we all are.
It's
like-
already north of us.
Yeah.
It's already. I just saw a Reddit post. Someone in Mesquite had a picture, and it's like, "Is this a botfly?" And the whole
What
comment section's
does it
like, "Yep,
do
that's a
with
botfly."
humans?
Yeah, and so people aren't going to buy our beef, now because it's going to be infested with like
Does it
parasites.
do
Canada's
stuff
already.
to humans?
It can affect
I mean,
animals.
it can affect animals. I mean, if it lands on you and bites you, kind of like a botfly, yeah, it's like it can infect you, but it's more likely going to affect animals.
That's not fun. I don't like that.
No, I don't like it either. I feel bad for the animals.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God. See, it's
It
always
can.
something here.
It can affect humans. The thing is, though, like if we get a botfly, we can be like, "Hey, I've got a fucking parasite on my skin." Animals don't speak English, so it just kind of.
Can't tell you.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's horrible, and I feel horrible for like the animals that are going to be experiencing this because this was 1,000% preventable, like 1,000%.
Whose
Yeah.
fault is this?
That would be Trump.
Trump and Elon Musk. So they came out and they're like, the USDA is spending $300 million on sterilizing male flies, and without knowing fucking anything, you'd be like, oh my God, waste, fraud, and abuse. But it turns out that's the way to fight botfly reproduction.
It would require them to read.
Don't you love that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so adore that.
Now we're going to be paying like $1 billion, and Canada's already shut off. They're not buying our beef. UK, I'm pretty sure, is already on the board as well. Welcome, Hector Raiders, by the way. Love you guys so much. He was wilding tonight. Thank you guys so much. Hector, I love you. You're the man.
Maybe Hector.
Love me some Hector. Chat, don't forget to follow the stream. If you're new here, I do debates all the time. I'm almost as cool as Hector. He might even be smarter than me, but I don't know. We're a fucking vibe. All right, so follow. Me raid.
Me raid. Yes, see, so we have it all fingered out.
Fingered out.
MAGA's getting better with their words, huh?
What is
Straight to jail.
I'm sorry.
We do have a way with words, I will say that.
Thank you, Hector. Oh my god. I'm just, I wake up every day with just hope in my heart that something good will happen, and then nope, I see the Marines being forced to play YMCA, and I have to ask myself why.
Why don't liberals debate leftists? For the same reason that I don't know.
I see liberals and leftists debate. I'm a leftist, but it's just not my bread and butter to debate specific like liberal and leftist policies, I guess.
I don't think that at a time where people are embracing fascism, we need to fight about purity culture on the left.
Yeah, my goal, and I've talked to a lot of my like leftist friends about this, is like my goal in liberal spaces and progressive spaces is to encourage people to be doing thorough research. And if you don't like what your candidates are doing for you, if that means moving further left because you like other candidates that are doing grassroots strategies, then I implore you to continue to back those candidates.
Oscar debates a lot of leftists. Dude, Oscar is very intelligent. I probably just need to watch his stream to learn how to debate leftists. But I think it's also something that mischaracterizes liberals if we start, I don't know, if we start going all the way to just like straight socialism and advocating for that and trying to deconstruct MAGA. I just feel like it's like climbing a mountain, the most direct, hardest route ever. I don't think that's going to happen. What's up, Hector?
What's up, Pickles? What's up, Artemis? What's up, Crit? I just wanted to do two things really quickly. Three things, really. Number one, I wanted to clear up the gross amounts of misinformation and disinformation that Pickles spread about me being smarter than him. That is just a demonstrably false thing, and anyone who believes that isn't familiar with Pickles and his platform, because Pickles absolutely knows a lot more than me.
How dare you? How dare you?
Just saying. I'm just saying it is what it is. I'm still pretty fucking smart. Don't get me wrong. I'll never take away from my whole school dropout intelligence. But I'm just saying, I know my place. It's cool. Secondly, if you're not following Pickles and you came over from my platform, stop making mistakes. This is why we lost the election. Follow Pickles and knock out all the things. Send your daily heart meets and shares. He has a gift gallery there with 11 big ass gifts. Not all of them. Actually, the biggest one is like a whale diving. That's like 20,000 coins. Come on now, y'all got it like that. I know you do. So make sure you do that. And lastly, I don't remember. I'm tired.
Perfect. Same, Hector. You should be. You've been running through my head all day.
You suck.
Is there something going on that I don't know about that I'm like not
don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about our love.
I'm so behind on the times. I feel very old.
No, you've just been on these TikTok streets for far too long and you took a break.
I know. It's so different, guys. It's so different.
Happy Pride. Yes. Thank you, Kit. Happy Pride. Yes.
Happy Pride. I was live for 17 minutes shy of 7 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. I had no intention of doing so, but I just lost track of time, gave up on life, and after certain hours, some of them were funny. So I was like, okay, whatever.
Does it pay time and a half after 4?
I fucking wish.
Damn.
I actually hate this time. I hate going live at night. The night ops you get a lot of kids, in my opinion, and just people are just horrible. When I go live earlier, I get more adults, more people actually willing to engage, I feel.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want to
sorry.
debate in the morning so bad, but I just can't. Even with working out, I woke up at 5 p.m. again today, guys. Maybe I just need to embrace that I'm a vampire.
Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you this. In case anybody didn't know this, the straights can throw a parade. I don't know why y'all are not wanting to do that. I think someone tried a couple years ago. No one showed up. I don't know why. But to the caller that was on here earlier, I was like, dude, it's not my fault you don't throw parades. I don't. So please, y'all can have a parade. No one's stopping you.
Yeah, just nobody would. Like, shit, man, they're throwing a straight parade. Get the kids dressed. We're going. No one's saying that.
Like, what would be on the floats? I gotta know. Like,
Just like a black and white flag, I think, right? I don't know.
yeah. It's devoid of all
Black and
color.
white.
No, there is a straight flag, Pickles. There is a straight flag.
Is it just a picket fence?
No, it's just black and white stripes.
Oh my god.
That's all it is.
Hey, you guys are in Texas. I don't know where you find yourselves tomorrow, but I know it's like super late notice. But tomorrow, at the VFW on Airport Road in Temple, Greg Stoker, who's running for Congress, is going to be there with the Indivisive Syntax, who helped plan some of the No Kings protests, along with the Gordon Initiative, which is my mother's initiative, named after my uncle who was unalived by Temple PD. A bunch of other families of people who were unalived by Temple PD and Bell County police are going to be in attendance, and they're going to be talking about that as well as data centers. So if any of you three want to attend, hit me up, let me know. Or maybe even anyone who lives in that general area in Bell County, you let me know. I will be there. Be there, be square.
I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. I'll
You're
be there.
lazy. I
I'll
know.
be there in spirit.
I know
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not.
in H
I'm kidding, you're
Town,
not
so a bit
lazy.
far.
My
No, yeah, it's pretty far.
my scooter doesn't go that far. It's got about 20-mile range.
That's valid. And I'll probably live stream it, to be honest. So if y'all find yourselves bored at least at 1 p.m., feel free to hop into the live stream. If you're
When's the
not already
last
doing
time
your
you
own.
were live?
Dude, like
Hey,
a
what up?
year, two?
God damn.
Hey, so your circadian clock is it is what it is. I've fought this for so many years, and I've been through rehab and stuff like you. Like I've done it all, and I promise, like you have to just get on your clock, and I think that you're doing just fine. And don't fight it.
Don't fight it, just
Because
embrace it.
It really is like you just do it. I mean, you'll feel much better.
Yeah.
It really is hard because you can't find a job that lets you do that, and you got to kind of find your own profession. But you're an entrepreneur; you've done that. So
Yeah, who are we kidding?
Yeah, scientifically speaking.
It really is. It's hard, and that's what sucks about a lot. Like most people struggle with that stuff, and they have to go to work and all this stuff, and it sucks. But you know, I think hopefully we can turn that around and get out of this industrialized clock that we have and figure it out. But it's kind of fallen into that, I think, I hope, but don't worry about it. You know, if you're doing fine, if you're doing okay and you're comfortable, don't think that you have to you don't have to do everything else that everybody else does. It is weird because, you know, my dad's an attorney, and he gets up at like 6:30, does his like routine, and that looks like trash. I'm like, hell no. And I'm not that way. So, you know, that don't feel like you got to do anything. Just go with your clock. And you do that kind of. I see that online. Every once in a while, you're like up all night, and then all of a sudden they'll be like all day, and then you just like you kind of just go with the flow. And that I think that's healthier than trying to force it. So
Well, if you have ADHD, this is
God.
your circadian rhythm is shifted.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
are more prone to being up at night and up later in the morning. So
Yeah.
just
And I
completely
love
normal.
mornings. I love mornings, but I like evenings too. But you know, it does feel weird because everybody around you is moving, and so I don't know. Maybe us with ADHD and whatnot need to go into the woods. It can just
Oh my
be
gosh,
like,
Don't
the
tempt
woods
me.
is crazy. I need to
you know,
stop taking Ritalin. That's what I need to do. It keeps me awake so
no,
long.
but it is kind of just move into whatever you feel. I mean, just there's no. I mean, if you didn't have to do anything, I mean, and that's not a luxury that the majority of us have at all. And I'm not saying like everybody do that, but if you're good where you are and you can do what you do and get done what you need to do in the time that you have that you feel good, try to figure that out and just move along with that because there's no right way to do it. And that frustrated the hell out of me. And
Dog, I wish I didn't have a doctor's appointment tomorrow for my kid for at 8:30
yeah,
a.m.
no, I get it.
But
You do.
I completely understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you're completely right, and that's the type of things that you have to do that. You don't have a choice. Like, you know, you're on that person's circadian
Sick out
clock or
here trying
whatever.
to
Like,
fit it in,
you don't
man.
have a
Sick
choice
out
with
here.
that. But and you do what you do, but just try to manage it. And man, but the way that we work is what sucks to me. And you know, it means nothing. I mean, I'm saying nothing right now, but I'm saying what everybody else is saying. But
No, you're saying everything,
uh,
dude. I truly don't think humans were meant to work a 9 to 5. It
no,
just
they
doesn't
weren't.
feel like that's like
Yeah,
reasonable.
and you know, it's just some encouragement to if you can do what you can do and you're doing okay, then who cares? Like screw it. Don't let something else interfere with that, even if it's money. Like if you can get by without getting a little bit more money, just do what you're doing, you know, and be comfortable. Because I mean, there's nothing that you can replace with just being just fine. I'm just fine. You know how you see those people and you're like, how are you so happy all the time, or just like so mellow? And they're usually just doing things that they like and have some weird ass job that you're like, I've never even heard of that. And you just seek those sorts of things out. And I mean, I've tried for years to do that, but I mean, I enjoy people that are just, you know, you don't meet a lot of people that are pleasant and just you see them and they're just, what's up? And they're actually, you can feel it. You know, I'm an empath, so I know that I express a lot of emotion. And you can tell when I'm not doing well, and I can tell when they're not doing well. But the people that are doing well, they're usually doing just something random. Like one of my friends works for South by Southwest, and he's just like carting all over Austin. Like it's like, yo, I gotta call this guy. Like he's getting like emails, and it seems really hectic, but he loves it. And you know, it's just to each their own. But no, not everybody can do that, and I know that that's a really shallow thing to say. Just like do what you want. Like it's stupid to say, but I mean it. You know, and I see that a lot. And Pickles trying to figure out what time of day he's gonna wake up. I'm like, dude, you're doing fine, man. You're all right. So anyway, I hope I left you on a good note. And
No,
if I
yeah.
didn't, I'm sorry.
No.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, Pickles, you're about to get a Matt raid.
Oh, nice.
Jeez Louise.
So
All right.
popular tonight, Pickles.
He's gotten like 4 raids today, man.
Jeez Louise. Guys.
Thank you, AK.
I love you guys. Thank you so much, Matt Raid. Jeez.
W Raiders.
It's like my third raid.
Get your butts on in here.
You like being rated, Pickles?
Oh, happy Pride.
Oh my.
I don't know why I'm like this.
This is when we know it's bedtime for Hector.
Honestly, yes, I am way above my
Oh,
bedtime.
and Nemo. Someone said Nemo too. Unless they were on the same live. I don't know.
Matt and Nemo are on the same live.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Welcome, Matt and Nemo raid. Welcome, y'all. We love Matt and Nemo.
Definitely.
I've been watching Nemo for forever, man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
In case anybody doesn't know, me and Secrets go like way back. We met each other like, what was it, 20?
OG TikTok, dog.
OG,
Before Hector,
OG debate
before
talk.
Pickles. This is before Hector and Pickles.
It was OG debate talk.
This is before what else? What Miles stuff? Before Dean and Parker existed.
Well, no, hold on. Parker existed.
Okay, Parker did exist.
Because I was on
but-
panels with him when he had like 20,000 followers.
Yeah, same. He used to, I used to go on his panel sometimes, and
Same.
but he only got like 50 views in there at that point in time.
No, for people who don't know, he was so nervous his first live. It was actually kind of like adorable. He was because he was live and he's like, I don't really know what to do. And
We're like, just do it. Just do what you think is right.
and everyone was there being
You know.
super supportive. It was just really sweet. Thank you, Matt, Nemo, Erica. Thank you.
Yeah,
Erica
this
too.
is
Wow.
what else? When do you remember the whole he was so stupid. I'm getting flashbacks.
From
my
all
God.
the drama. Oh man, people have missed
All the
so much.
drama. You
There have
remember
been
the
there have been debate talkers that are in jail currently. In case y'all didn't know.
Yo, Rip Cello. Rip
Yes,
Cello.
we've unfortunately lost debate
Some
talkers
debaters.
to yeah, it's weird.
It's been a ride.
Man, it's been
The whole remember the whole I'm gonna name drop.
sorry,
I don't care.
we're reminiscing from OG debate talk. Like
The
back
whole
when like,
Marley switching sides, remember that?
oh well, Marley's back.
Oh, what?
Yeah, she's back.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Talk about
For people knowing about Carbon, Carbon's doing good. He's doing great.
Is he not still on? I saw him the other day.
He popped up onto our friend Logic's live. He is having to work a couple of other jobs right now. So he can't host. But he misses all of you. And
Aww.
yeah, so he misses everybody. Carbon's fine. He's fine.
Good.
I watched Carbon for like a year before I started doing debate talk. Aaron, thank you so much. Fellow ADHDer here, sending some support. Magnesium glycinate is helpful for sleep and concentration, etc. I'm a therapist for neurodivergent people in LGBTQ community. It cuts off the rest. I can't see. Sometimes when the comment's too big, I can't even expand it to read it. No matter what I do. But thank you so much, Aaron. Thank you for the blue app.
Do you Cam Higby used to come
He's still
on.
around. He's still
I
around.
know. He's like stupidly popular now for some reason.
Oh god, I hate
But
him.
he used to be such a
Oh,
he's
yeah.
still like just unbearably annoying.
Yeah,
And he always
people-
has been.
Not everybody even knows the history of RC. Everyone's really annoyed with him, but they don't know, like, because I don't even know if I told you, like, he used to have an actually pretty large platform on here. Like,
Yes.
a pretty substantial platform. All the incels were just in there, all of them.
Yep.
Just every little incel. He's, like, collected them like Pokemon cards. And then he got, like, IP banned.
Yeah, it was bad. It was funny though.
Yeah.
I still have my
Good.
iCloud. I still have my iCloud from back then, and it has a bunch of screen recordings from all of our lives. Like I've got you in there. I know for a fact because I saw it the other day. I was just looking. I'm gonna have to like pile these up and we're gonna have to have some fun one day with these
I've
because
calmed down so much. Like, I saw an old debate from me like years ago, and I was so analytical and so intense. I was like, no wonder people were afraid to debate me.
yeah, you were scary back then. Like I remember we used to go on panels, and I would be like, you know what, Artemis is here. Never mind, let me back up. It was great. What was that one guy? I'm sorry to take over. What was that one guy? He was like crushing on Mendoza went to jail, by the way,
that
guys,
was
for
the person I
attempted
was alluding
schmurder.
to.
She went to jail for attempted schmurder. I don't know if y'all know about her. That was crazy.
Yeah, Pickle's like, what?
Dude, we gotta. Okay, so long story short, this girl, she was like super popular on this app.
She was a pro-lifer, by the way, in case anybody didn't know.
She was a pro-lifer. She was super popular, like scary popular. And she was like friends with this girl named Trad Wife who used to debate. Anyway, so
God.
Mendoza decided to trap and like set up this guy with like two other friends, and they tried to unalive him. She got caught and got sentenced to prison for attempted schmurder. So that was really cool. I was trying to figure out remember what his name was. The guy that had a crush on her. He was like best friends with Tyler
Andy?
Bluntman.
Was Andy in real
No.
life? Was it?
No, he was best friends with Tyler Bluntman.
Oh God. Oh, are you talking about Schmitty?
Yes.
Oh God. Yeah, he's not on the app anymore.
I wish you guys, Pickles, Hector, I wish you guys were here during that point in time. Schmitty, man.
Oh God, no. And I'm trying to think the other guy that hung out in that crew.
Tyler Bluntman.
No. I know Tyler Bluntman. I'm talking about Mina. I'm forgetting his name.
Yes, Mina.
He's made an appearance.
I know Mina.
You know him?
God.
I'm trying to think of his name. He doesn't appear as much anymore, but he used to be really big into the pro-life debates.
He's like Persian, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a problem.
Yeah, that whole group was a problem.
Yeah. Tyler Bluntman used to go around. I'm pretty sure he used to go around talking about just like
they're all Trump supporters too. That's what's the funny thing is, like, I'm surprised they haven't reemerged.
Yeah, I think Tyler, since Tyler used to have like over 1 million followers too, but then his account got taken down. It was this whole thing. I remember I used to go to work. I was working security and I'll be on the golf cart on live my whole shift, blabbering with you guys. Man, those were good times though.
I don't know who y'all talking about, but they sound like plagues. I'm about to drop down. I want to tell a funny story before I do. Oh, really quickly, Pickles, how has tonight been with ops?
We started the night off with fucking Liam, and then RC, and then we had a guy that straight up said that he doesn't think women should vote, and that he was so butthurt about the man versus bear like argument. You know, the whatever, you guys know, choosing the bear argument. And then told somebody to go get graped. And then a few YouTube callers who were transphobes. I don't know. Just a normal Thursday.
Oof. I don't know what it is about my lives lately, but I've been just getting people that's been causing me to crash out because first, I don't even remember a lot of my earlier ops, but I know near the end, I had a guy call in and say that I'm a racist and all I do is spread racism and hate. Mind you, my last 2 video clips are of this same fucking guy, but he keeps calling in with the exact same argument. This time around, he's like, I have a list of things I can tell you that show that Donald Trump is not racist. I said, sure, by all means. One of those things were the renewed funding for HBCUs, which they always take out of context because it wasn't $2 billion. It was actually $595 million specifically, and he initially fought against it. But anyway, they'll cite that and they'll say, yeah, see, he gave permanent funding to HBCUs, this amount. It's like Obama gave more for one, and for two, if you're trying to say, because he said, yeah, why would a racist sign legislation to help Black people? And then I said, was Lyndon B. Johnson a racist? And he was like, yeah. I was like, he signed the Civil Rights Act. And he got quiet. Then he brought up the, what's that thing they always get? The First Steps Act and a bunch of other things. And it was just a whole lot. It was a whole lot. Then he hung up. Then I talked to this other guy who said, Why would I support the Democrats? Because they like the KKK. I said, can you tell me a sitting Democrat that supports the Triple K? And he danced around for literally like 20 minutes. Every time he wouldn't answer the question, I put him on hold. He'd hang up. He'd call back like, you have the answer yet? No. Put it back on hold. Finally, he said, I got one for you. I got one for you. Lyndon B. Johnson. I was like, yeah, the dead guy. The guy in the time frame that was the conservatives at the time. Yeah, crazy. Then I had a kid come up and argue immigration, and he did not know what an encounter was. Then I had another person who just went straight racist. You just like, yeah, you fucking ghettos, you ghettos. I'm like, all right, cool. This is nice. So, you know, it was a show. It was a show. I was hoping you had better ones, but clearly not.
Hector, are you on YouTube? Do you record your...
Yes.
Nice.
Speaking of, Pickles, you got to give me access to raid you on YouTube.
Oh.
Like the redirect.
Oh, yeah. Message me how to do that.
Shit, I barely remember. I'll take a look at it. I'll send you screenshots.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
What I was saying was referencing the time period that LBJ was in, where Democrats were essentially more conservative leaning, not necessarily LBJ himself, although I would still say he would have some more conservative leaning views. So nice try. Anyways, on that note, y'all enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to attempt to get some rest and be a responsible adult. Ha, that's a joke. And with that being said, y'all take it easy.
You too, Hector.
Bye, Hector. Have a good night.
Smoochies.
I'm apparently related to Lyndon B. Johnson. On my mother's side. Yeah, I didn't choose that. Just something I've learned.
Cecil taught me this, but apparently LBJ like to show off his wiener a lot. Like
I've
reporters
never
and
heard
stuff.
that before.
He would
Never
just whip it out.
Never heard that. Wouldn't surprise me though.
I swear, every day on this app, I learn one random fact that I didn't want to know. Please, why? I'm gonna have dreams about this. I'm already at the point in time where I'm gonna have fever dreams. And thanks, Pickles. Thank you so much.
Luckily, Lyndon B. Johnson, I guess, married into my family, so it was like not like blood related.
Weird.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I wasn't alive.
Figure out which side of your family was attracted to Lyndon B. Johnson.
I don't.
It's okay.
Look, I can't choose this. Like I can't go back in time and prevent this.
I know. Wait, but did he procreate and make your lineage? Like you?
No.
Okay, it was like an aunt or an uncle or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
LBJ ordering pants is hilarious. We should look it up. Maybe. He used the N-word a lot. Just like, oh god. Dude, did you guys watch Hunter Biden with Candace?
No.
Pretty good. I mean, on Hunter's part, Candace still a grifter, but
she's a little odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I can't stand about Candace is like on a once in a blue moon, she'll say something that is 1,000% correct and then go in the opposite direction. And I'm like, you were so close. You were so close to getting the point, and then you went full conspiracy. Just it drives me crazy.
She's something. I will say I like her more than I did, obviously, but she's got to get off that, man. It's starting to make her look a little insane.
Just a teeny tiny bit. I don't know. Well, it's also weird, like watching Marjorie Taylor Greene become less insane. That's also strange to watch. Because I know the conspiracies are just right below the surface. Like I know it's there. Like I know she just wants to scream out about space lasers. But like it's weird her being like, yeah, I don't have access to healthcare, so I have to do medical tourism to get access to healthcare, and other American citizens have to do this too. And I'm like, she's so close to the point.
When did she start caring about that?
When Trump turned on her.
Ugh.
You instantly become a free thinker when you're not held captive by the Republican Party. It's wild.
I wonder what Tucker Carlson's gonna turn into.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's annoying still.
I know that one
And I
interests me though.
Well, I think it's important. It's like people are like, "Oh my God, I'm agreeing with him." It's like, no. He's agreeing with us.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that so much. As if he did any of the work.
Yeah. It's been very conflicting.
I don't know if I'm going to be doing another debate tonight. I'm getting kind of sleepy. I'm almost down to do some movies though. If anybody wants to do movies in Discord, might do some movies.
Let me watch Artemis cook for a moment. It's been a long time.
It has been a long
deprived.
time, and I haven't. Yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of debates lately because I've been dealing with health issues. Still hanging in there, still alive.
You
But
alright?
yeah, well, we think I have POTS.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, so I got a lot of brain fog. So I have my moments.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I'm also up at night a lot of the times, is because it's cooler at night. So I have heat intolerance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I did just get this amazing tattoo on my thigh that I have here, so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Back when we first started debating, I had no tattoos at all. And now I've got 53.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy. I used to be.
Pickles just got what was it? It hasn't even been a year yet, has it? Been about 6 months, your sleeve?
I got a sleeve redone. Yeah. So
What is it?
kinda. It's not even done yet, but
What is it?
I guess kind of a cover up. It's not even see where the hole, like the blatant hole in the middle. That's where it needs to keep going. But it's from Final Fantasy VII. It's this character named Red 13. It's a kind of like a lion kind of looking character with tribal stuff. And I got a hand tattoo and fingers.
I loved it when I got my hand tattoo. I feel like I pulled everything together, I dig it.
Hand tattoos are the bee's knees.
Elite.
But you also had an infection with that one because you were allergic to the red dye.
Yeah.
No,
awful.
it was bad because you were like, "Hey guys, should I go to the urgent care?"
Oh my God.
And we were like,
Cecil.
"Yeah."
Oh, TMI. Did not need to know that about you, Cecil.
We were all very worried about Pickle's hand.
Oh Lord, you poor soul. You've been through a lot.
Yeah, I ready to lay down because I went to the gym for like an hour and a half and I just fucking fucked shit up.
Was it Planet Fitness?
Anytime Fitness.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say they don't judge at Planet Fitness, so.
Yes, they do.
That's their
Yes, they
slogan.
freaking do. I accidentally dropped a weight once and I got lunked. Lunk alarmed. I was upset. And there's also this other time I was doing leg press and I was just going till failure and I wasn't doing like my max weight or anything, and so I was on like 40 it was like 40 reps and I was just goofing around and I got lunk alarmed for that.
Jeez.
It was so odd. I was like, you know what? I'm going to crunch again. Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna be going back to the gym here soon. I have to be careful about what workouts I do because I'm a fall risk, apparently. So apparently rowing is gonna be like my thing, and I'm like, I can't wait to row a boat to nowhere.
I hate rows.
I'm so excited.
You cannot make me do a row machine. You can't make me do it. I don't care.
I'm gonna have fun with it. But
God.
but I'm gonna hop down. Thank you for having me up, Pickles. It's always a pleasure. Good to see you, Secrets.
You as well. Yeah, I'm gonna hop down too. It was great. Thank you for letting me up on the panel, Pickles. I appreciate that.
Anytime.
And don't
Much
forget,
love,
if y'all
y'all.
aren't busy at 1, well, I mean, or tune in to
I'll
the
definitely
live.
try to tune in to your live.
Appreciate you. Y'all have a good
Appreciate
night.
you too. All right, good night.
Good night.
Good night, fellow Texans.
Goodness gracious. All right, we can do movie time. We can do Discord movies. Honestly, I should have gone more. I sure wish I could go longer. Movie night. What's movie time? So we go to my Discord and we go into a voice channel and I will play a movie for all of us. We can watch. Sometimes we do more than one, but every time we do more than one, honestly. If we can find a good movie, tell me. We got movie ideas. Throw them out there, y'all. If we have movie ideas. Last time we watched Shawshank Redemption. That was the last movie we watched. Project Hail Mary. I'm down to watch it again. I think I've played it, but I'm down to watch it again. It's Ryan Gosling. Oh, we watched The Ring. That's right. I've never seen Fight Club. Bruh. You give me skateboarding lessons. Oh man. I subscribed to an app that gives me my workouts now. I just got it today. It's something I've used in the past and I just really like it. But I basically input all of the equipment that my gym has and then it builds a regiment and then it does it day by day and it also shows me exactly which muscle groups are on cooldown, which is helpful for me because I don't want to, like, I don't have the brain to sit down and like write all this shit down and organize it. So it does it for me and I can literally just look at, let me show you. It's pretty dope. A scanner darkly. I don't know if I'm down for like vector, what is it, cell. So this is what so all these red muscles, these are freshly worked out. Tomorrow when I work out different muscle groups, they'll be red and this one will be like slightly orange. And it just kind of shows me which muscles. You see how the crotch muscle's red? I'm just kidding. But yeah. We've got 2 votes for Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog? The movie? How did you work out your crotch muscles? Wiener push-ups. You get that workout on every day. You gotta. Can you check my access? Oh, yeah. Let me see. All right, gotcha. Added. Vid doesn't happen. The app is called Fitbod. One word. Fitbod. Like that. Fitbod. You have to pay for it. But I just paid for a year and said fuck it. before and after. I always skip Wiener Day. You're missing out. You're missing out. Guys, I don't want to flex it right now because chicks will flood my DMs and it's really annoying. Jennifer paid for your... Yeah, actually, that's true. Arrival. I want to watch Arrival. I'm down to watch Arrival. Do you guys want to watch Arrival? Let's watch Arrival. Let's watch Yellowstone. I'm kind of down for that too, actually. I'm down to fucking binge Yellowstone for the 50th time. Okay, Empress, we have watched Arrival. I've seen it 100 times. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. I remember I showed my ex that movie for the first time and she cried. It's good. It's good. You've never seen Arrival? Is it scary? No. I still say Alpha Dog. Let's see what Alpha Dog is. Is it Justin Timberlake? Oh, man. Drug dealing delinquent Johnny Truelove lives the high life in LA, partying with his peers and getting a steady dope supply from dad, Sonny. However, when a dangerous customer refuses to pay, Johnny and right-hand man Frankie kidnap the junkie's younger brother, intending only to keep the kid hidden and happy until they get the cash. These would be gangsters find themselves out of their depth when the police get involved. Emil Hirsch. Is it Emily or Emil? I think it's the dude. It looks like Emil. Anton Yelkin. Ben Foster. Bruce Willis? Have I seen Calls on Apple TV? It's really cool. No, I love Apple TV. Let's just watch his DRS. You ever end up showing The Fourth Kind? That sounds so familiar, but I don't think so. Answer the phone. You can't even call using an unknown number. You can't do that. All right. Let's go hang out on Discord. Let's litigate this on Discord. Wolf of Wall Street's good too. How about watching Melania? No. No. I'm guys, I'm trying to hit my macros. I can't puke. Guys, I have the phone line on D&D. All right. Let's go to Discord chat. I will see you guys there. Who's on? Who should I raid? Who should I raid? This is Raid Inception, y'all. Raid Inception. Dang, a lot of people are on. Joey's on. Let's raid Joey. Let's raid Joey. Let me get this over here. Joey underscore does it. Oops. This is Joey's page. Go give him a look-see if you guys aren't following, or if you guys aren't following us into Discord. Go give Joey the love. Tell him Pickle sent ya, or Born Again Atheist. I love Born Again Atheist. Nemo's on with Danielle. What's the Discord? My Discord is in the bio. If you guys go to my bio, there's a link tree. It's the first link on my link tree. Join on up. There's also a rules channel. You have to click the rules channel and click accept on the rules to join the rest of the server. I will see you guys there. Interstellar, dang. All right, let's go litigate this in Discord chat. I love you guys. I will see you guys there. Have a good night. Bye.